Vamos, 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 vamos. Let's go, Rangers. Dale, dale, dale. Let's go to the Rangerstown Republic. It is game two. Rangers, Devils, Eastern Conference postseason. Saludo a todos. Salute everyone. Yes, Latinos do watch hockey. Salute everyone. This is my second year doing the Rangers watch along. Thank you for everyone watching. Dave R. Indeed, with the celebratory cigar. Let's go, Rangers. Let's go, Yankees. Salute, Andre. Let's go, playoff hockey. Come on, let's go. You gotta check your phone for playoff hockey. Something is wrong with you. No matter who the hell is playing the matchup. First and foremost, the Rangers take game one. Couldn't do game one because the New York Knicks are on. So the Knicks were on the postseason. We did the Knicks watch along instead of the Rangers. But we're gonna give the Rangers just the equal love. Let's go, Rangers. We went into Newark, New Jersey, and took game one, 5-1. What a job by Igor Shesterkin. It always starts off with the goalie, with the Vezina, former last year's Vezina winning trophy, Igor Shesterkin. He could have had a shutout due to that penalty shot with Hughes getting in scored, but the Rangers, their special team, their power play, what a phenomenal job. Their power play, the special teams, that's the story here in the postseason. Whenever you have that man advantage, you got to cash it in. And the Rangers are doing that. For the New York Rangers, don't turn the puck over in the neutral ice, in that blue line, from blue line, because they are fast, they are quick. Annalise, salute. I am doing well. Salute. We was locked in for you on Tuesday. And when we're doing the New York Knicks, thank you, Annalise. We appreciate it. Big task at hand. He's going to be talking to them for the Rangers as well. He is in the building. Andre, Steven, Dave R. Yes, good win for the New York Yankees as well. Now we got about 10 minutes before the puck drops. If you're new to the watch along, we do the watch along. We're gonna have the scoreboard. Hopefully the scoreboard works. Last season it didn't work too well, but hopefully it works this season. So you can watch along, you see the scores. We'll try to call it as best as possible. It's been a while. I haven't done a hockey game, a couple months, but I'm ready, man. I know you guys are ready. The postseason is here. Last year we had so much fun as a group. We went all the way to the Eastern Conference Finals. We took a 2-game lead on the Tampa Bay Lightning. It was a fun postseason. My goodness, the channel, we had so much fun. And yes, not just Latinos, but we watch hockey too. So let's go. Let's talk to them. We love hockey. My God, we could go back to this Ranger team from 94 Cup, the 92 with Van Beesbrook, Richter, 93 when they won the President's Cup. I mean, my goodness, my scars with this team, my love for this team goes as deep as the New York Knicks, going to the Madison Square Garden, sitting hand in hand in that 93-94 season, having that special, memorable spring was phenomenal. And this is why I've gravitated and fallen in love with this Ranger team. You could say 93 for the Rangers, to be honest with you. And my goodness, it is wonderful. And Lee, I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. We definitely love to have you on. We love that you're here. We want you to feel comfortable. Just always, you are part of the program. We are an honest participation program. If you see something on the ice, on the play that I missed, point it out. We always are part of the channel. Everyone is part of the watch along. Everyone gets highlighted. Every comment. As long as it's not profanity laced, you're on it, man. You got to be ready for Jack Hughes. Jack Hughes. Listen, the New Jersey Devils. Remember, they finished second in the Metro Division. They're a good team. They're a fast team who can put that puck in the net like this in a blink of an eye. They are fast. You gotta stop that. You gotta stop that line with Jack Hughes. And for the Rangers, I love the fact that they were physical with them. They were extremely physical with the first line of the Devils, causing a little bit of a headache, a little bit of uncomfortableness. You can't let none of their guys get going because they're quick. That puck will find the back of the net and immediately there on V-Tech Vanachat. you know, if you're the Rangers, you keep putting shots on goal. You trust your guys, Kreider and manage that with the rebound. Jasper, that's the box. I'm thinking about that because I watched the Islander game yesterday. You got the rebound with the guys at front with Taco, Lafreniere. You got Jasper Fox. You know, so I am excited for this hockey. Yeah, we made that special season last year, Big Task. Yes, it was fun. My God, it was fun. It was fun, and I was looking forward to doing that. Man, Prudential Center Prudential Center. It's not one of the most lovable spots, but let's go. Yeah, and yep, get Hughes in his chest. He's not young. Must experience. Come on. Yeah, you know what they're doing to him? They're making the game physical. That you know, it's not longer out there skating ice capades up and down. You know, we were talking about that last year with remember Panarin. My God, Panarin, shoot the puck, shoot the puck. He was doing a lot of ice capading last season, but this is where Jack Hughes got to have the game slowed down to him. Hopefully not at the expense not at the expense of the Rangers here. A name that you got to be careful is Damon Stevenson. Damon Stevenson, a defenseman. If he gets to get some shots from the blue point, he could be dangerous. Of course, you know Dougie Hamilton for the Devils, another good defenseman. So we're ready to go here. About a few more minutes before we get going. The Rangers are an underdog here. Vegas likes the Devils. They're a goal and a half on the money line. I don't have the numbers. I just started doing a few things. Couldn't get in here with those numbers with the betting. We know we like to do a little bit of the betting so you guys make a little money. So we're ready. Now, I was talking about when I said Jesper Fox, the Carolina Hurricanes took a 2-0 lead against the Islanders in that other bracket of the Eastern Conference first round. Winner plays the winner of the Carolina. We have a matchup with the Carolina Hurricanes taking on the winner of this, you know, a rematch of last second round. That was fun. But the Carolina Hurricanes got some injuries to some players there. They're going to deal with some injuries. The series shifts is back to UBS Arena in New York, in Long Island. I think the Islanders win the 2 games at home. I think that series is going 7. I think that's going 2-2, and I like that. I like the Islanders, believe it or not. I know, well, you're a Rangers fan, and why are you cheering? I'm not cheering for the Islanders. I just like the Islanders to win that series. I don't believe in Antti Raanta as a goalie for the Hurricanes. I just think with Barzal and you know the toughness, the physicality of Matty Martin and all the others on the Islanders, they're going to be a good team too. They're going to tie that series and rebound back here. And maybe we're seeing a Rangers Islanders second round. I know everyone in New York will be bananas to see. Imagine that second round of the postseason. Wow, that Rangers Islanders. But right now we have to take care of business. It's one shift, one period, one possession, one game at a time. So let's go Rangers. So we have to stop we have to score early on BT Vanacek. It's Steve, I've heard nothing but great reviews for the UBS Arena. They say the UBS Arena is supposed to be very nice. I heard it's beautiful. So I want to, one of these days I want to go visit the UBS Arena personally. I really want to go visit that arena. I am not a Islanders fan, but I just want to visit it. I want to go for a Ranger Islander game myself, experienced it, and there. I haven't also been to the Prudential Center. I have not gone to the Rock. I have not been there either. The last time was Brendan Byrd Arena, where the New Jersey Devils. Actually, the first game I ever went to was a Devils game. Devils Los Angeles Kings. My family got tickets. They took me for a young teenager, around 90, 91, 92. Greg Gretzky was on the little Kings, and he ended up scoring 6 goals that night on the New Jersey Devils. I think the Devils lost 8-2, something like that. They got mollywopped. Let's go, Rangers. We got this game. No mercy, Rangers. We hope here in the hockey, it'll be good to go up 2-0. I know in the NBA it's difficult. You see, especially on the road, for a road team to go up 2-0. We saw that in the Eastern Conference. First round with the Miami Heat trying to go 2-0 on the Bucks, could not do it. And of course, our New York Knicks tried to go up 2-0, and they couldn't do it. You know, these home teams, they're good at home. That's why they have either the home court or the home ice advantage. We're gonna get the best. We're gonna get the best punch from the Devils tonight. Was just thinking exactly the same. New York will go nuts if we play the Islanders. Yes, yes. My goodness, New Jersey's not bad either. New Jersey, you know, when the Rangers won their Stanley Cup in '94 and the Devils just started to go on their run as well, ascending. I thought that, you know, it was nice to see the meaningful hockey in New York City, you know. And then prior to that, in '93, if I'm not mistaken, the Islanders went to the Eastern Conference Finals with Glenn Healy as the goalie, and they went all the way to the Eastern Conference and fell short. But in that '91, they had a lot of deep playoff runs, and that was kind of fun for the city of New York. As myself, who right now I'm a rabid Ranger fan now, but when I was getting into hockey, myself as a young person, they didn't have really a full allegiance. It was amazing to see the Islanders go on in that deep playoff run. Then the Rangers win the cup. Then the Rangers had some good playoff runs too. Fell short. I remember when I mentioned they were the President Cup 12-seed winner in '91, '92, '92, '93. They fell short there to the Pittsburgh Penguins, and then seeing them win the cup in '94. Then the Devils go on their run. Then the Rangers get Gretzky. They try to go on a run. I hate losing to the Flyers. I hate that team. That's one team I dislike with the Philadelphia Flyers. But that's just a little bit, just a filler as we're waiting for the national anthem here being sing in New Jersey before the puck drops. Rangers, here we go. I'll bring in the scoreboard. As you can see there, you're going to see the scoreboard. You're going to see the puck move up and down, move there, and it's going to be probably ahead of me by a couple of seconds, about 30 to 45 seconds on all my screens, fellas. And you know that those that watch always, for some reason, the scoreboard is always close to 45 minutes, 40 seconds, ahead of me. And it's just, that's DirecTV, the way it comes to me and the way I get to call it. And doing the AI is much faster. Anna Lee says, I have a feeling New Jersey Devils will come out strong tonight because they got embarrassed we're going to get their best shot, and we're going to get the biggest shot, from the Devils. They're going to try to punch us in the mouth. So here's what I'm going to think. I'm going to counter that. I think Igor Shesterkin is going to stand on his head, and he's going to get into the Devils' head. He's just going to be, just don't let a lot of traffic in front of the net. Your defenseman's got to push and keep away the traffic in front of the crease. And Igor Shesterkin, I have a total confidence that he will put away and stop all the pucks towards his direction, where that's going to lead the Rangers for opportunities. Look for the kid line. The Lafreniere Kako line to do some damage here, flying up and down on the ice against this team. So we're ready to drop the first puck. So Jack Hughes with 99 points in a regular season, that is a Devils franchise record. Number 1 draft pick, he's forever linked with Capo Kako. And here we go. Here we go. Face off here. The Devils come up with it. They dump it in behind the line as they go chase. And Miller, big hit by Trouba. Trouba now Sabanachak trying to fight off in the corner, but the Devils kicks it around. Back to Fischer. Marino shoots, and this one up in the air, and this one deflected. Will have a face off. So right away you see the Devils put some pressure. A little bit of a pushing and shoving, of course, in the beginning. You cannot let Marino take those shots from far. But Trouba with a big hit. Devils did not appreciate that. But Trouba nailed Hischier behind the net. You got to be physical. This is the postseason. This is the playoffs. You're not. This is not escapade. You know, don't expect to be skating here. And hello, Maria. Maria in the building. Salute, Maria. Let's go Rangers. Vamos Rangers. Vamos Rangers. Se puede. Let's do this. Guys, let me know if the background music is a little too loud. I'll lower it as they send it back here. And shot. Hamilton misses that one, glove side there, and Fox now. Fox trying to get it off their zone. The Rangers get it off their zone. Panarin now. Panarin hits it. And Tarasenko back. Throw check and shot saved there. And the puck's still not clear. Lindgren sends it back around the board. Hamilton tries to get it. The Rangers to get it out the zone. Neutralize here. The Rangers get it now. Center ice. Fox sends this in. There's a change here by the team. Trocheck tries it. Nope. Tarasenko, nope. Now the Devils comes up with the puck as they try to skate up high. What a big hit there in center ice there. The kid line is on. Here's Mott. Behind the net here. Snyder. Lafreniere sends it across. Kako. Nikolov shoots. And it will go out of play. We'll get a face-off. Got you. That's why I asked to make sure it wasn't too loud. I want to make sure that wasn't too loud, fellas. That's exactly why I asked. Let's go. Indeed, I'm hyped as well. Big task. Too fast and loud. Okay, Steve, you got it. That's why I asked this. Let's go. Let's go with a little Latin theme here, since. As they send it back, this is an icing. So we'll have an icing, and we'll be deep in the Devils' phone. So the first minute and a half gone by here in the game. Now, for those that are watching, when you have an icing, when you pass the puck through both the lines on the ice, you cannot change. The defensive team cannot change their players. They have to stay with the same players. The team that didn't commit the icing could change their players. As the puck is in the corner, and here Smith gets it out and they dump it in, and pin on the boards here. Rangers Lafreniere comes up with it. Lafreniere tries to pass center. Ooh, what a hit there at center ice there. The Kako takes, and there's no icing there. Vanacek will move the puck against the wall. Here comes the Devils the other way. The Devils now trying to dump it in. Trouba tries to get the puck behind the net. Trouba now steps it to Guido. Now the Devils try to get to the point. Shoots and blocked there by the Rangers. Big hit there by the Devils as they send this around the board behind the net on the Rangers. Miller. Now the Devils clear it. Shoots and blocked. This puck is now coming out the other way. Neutralized. The Devils will retrieve here. John J. Miller now back to get it. Miller leaves it to Trouba. Trouba back to Miller. Miller now sends it across ice. Here's Goodrow. Kicks it out here. VC shoots. Save. Vanacek with a save. Tino Meyer now sends it. Marino dumps it in. Off the boards in, and that's going to be an icing. Steve, let me know if it's still too loud, Steve. I'm going to make sure that you're listening and your viewing experience is fine. If it's too loud, I'll definitely change it as well, Steve. Don't be shy to let me know. Don't be shy. I will not get offended or bothered. I will lower it down if it's too loud. And the face-off won by the Devils here. They control the draw. Marino, center ice. By Meyer chases it. Back on to the Rangers. Fox now. Spun around there by Hischier. Hischier now. Hischier working in front. The puck is still in front of the crease there. Here comes Savanachak with the puck. Mika. Kicks. That was Lindgren now. Lindgren. Now the puck gets taken away. Savanachak now gets it. Kreider now will carry it out. Now he'll dump it across. Kane is on the ice as well. This puck is Mercer with Hischier. Mercer now stops. Back to Hischier. Hischier, what a nice pass there, but Meyer off the stick on a bouncing puck. Here comes Kane now. Kane sends it back here to Condre Miller. Miller at the blue line. Miller waiting for teammates. Sends it behind. It's still in the double zone. Trocheck. What a hit there. Now turnover. Panarin passes it here to Trocheck. One timer off the side of the net. No, not close. So here comes another icing. Okay, I could turn the music if that's also. I just wanted to make sure that it's just you got some kind of background music just to keep you guys entertained. Man, what a nice save there. Tarasenko. Oof. He came really close to getting Vanacek in between the armpits and the shoulder area. So 4 shots on goal for the Rangers, 1 for the Devils. This is the 3rd icing or the 4th icing already by the Devils. Face-off won by the Devils here. Hischier wins that face-off, and the Devils try to move the puck across. Here's Brad on the right wall. Backhands and right to the net, and stick save there. Poked away. 3-on-2 for the Rangers developing. Here's Panarin. Back over. Trocheck missed it. Here comes the New Jersey the other way. Center ice as they dump it into the corner. Now he goes facing it. Mikolov. What a good hit. Hughes on the ice. Sends it here. Panarin with the puck. Panarin stops. Sends it over. Tarasenko dumps it in. Both teams will make a change. So here we go. 4.5 minutes gone by here. No score. Hamilton sends it around the glass. Wood. Fox trying to move the Fox. Hito. Fox again here. Here's Lindgren. Lindgren on the left side of the ice. Tries to center this one. Backhand. Bouncing puck in front. Kept away. Lafreniere sends it around the boards. It goes. Fox steps in. Kicks it back over. Back shots. And saved there by Vanacek. And he covers it up, and a lot of pushing and shoving here. And both clubs there. So we get a little bit of a pushing and shoving here as the officials try to break it up. You have Kakko right there waiting for that rebound, and Vanacek, he squeezed that one because he was ready there. He was ready to knock that in there. Hamilton and Ballard did not appreciate that. One thing the Rangers got to start doing, they got to start winning some more face-offs. They got to win face-off. They got to win face-off, especially down, in crucial times. Right now, and there's no score. You need always to win the face-off battles. So we got Goudreau, Nikolov, Mott, VC, Schneider on the ice for the Rangers. So it's the 4th line for the New York Rangers. Face off won by the Devils. No, it's still bouncing puck. Devils come up with it. So they'll control the face off. And we have a whistle. What do we have here? Our first penalty. It looks like a high stick. Roughing for Brendan Smith. So the Rangers go on a power play. Rangers power play. Oh, wow. Technical difficulties, excuse me. I was trying to get the Let's Go Rangers button going, but nevertheless, sorry about that. So Kreider with 2 power play goals. The Rangers been phenomenal on the power play goal. I wanted to get Let's Go Rangers, but they're about to draw the and face off one, and puck comes out of the zone. So Rangers got to get back and set back on side. Panarin now he'll dump it in behind around the boards, and this is kept in there by Kane. Now they cleared again, the Devils. So he clears the puck, the ice. So fresh skaters for the Devils. Here comes Fox. Fox now bringing it wrong. Fox stops, puts the brakes, takes it back here to Panarin. Here's Kane who brings it in. Brings it in, shoots, glove save, rebound, and cleared by the Devils. What a play there, an outstanding save there by Benachak on Patrick Kane. So Patrick Kane let it go there. This one is back. Power play continues. Here's Samanajab. Tries to center. Kreider misses the net there. Wide. Fox. Kane now. Kane looking back over to Fox. A minute left in the power play. Fox now. Kane. Kane now. Snipering. Kane sends it down low. Mika try to get a touch pass and off the bouncing puck, but the Rangers keep it in 50 seconds here. Here's Kane again. Kane, top of the and one timer. Made the net there. Still keeps it in play. Fox. Kane. One timer by Samanachab. Save by Vanacek. What? They are peppering. They are peppering right now. These shots are coming in at wow. These one timers are going phenomenally fast. So right now, Vanacek is on his P's and Q's because these are some monster shots. Kreider misses that net by wide. They're showing the replay. Samanajab just unwinds that on a one-timer. So 38 seconds here in the power play. Rangers on the power play here. Smith goes in the box for roughing. So we got 38 seconds to kill this penalty for the Devils. And the puck, again, a face-off won by the Devils. They clear it. So 30 seconds left here. Here's Truba will get the puck. So all 9 face-offs won by the Devils. Rangers have not won a face-off yet. A little bit of concern. Here's Truba as they send the puck back. 19 seconds here. This is going to be the last push on the power play for the Rangers. Hedl sends this around. Lafreniere lets the puck go to the point. Karasenko sends it around. Back again the wall. Trocheck bouncing puck, and this will give it. This should do it. 4 seconds left on the penalty kill for the Devils. So Rangers are 0 for 1 on the power play. One thing is you're getting that fan base invested. They kill that penalty. Boy, if the Rangers would have scored as the puck goes out of play, we'll have a stoppage in the ice. If the Rangers would have gone on a 1-0 lead on that power play with that goal, that one you take the air and you take the crowd pretty much out, and you start a little bit of nervousness. You know, you're in your building. Rangers score on their power play. They've been nearly perfect on the power play game 1. And you start game 2 with them scoring on a power play goal, boy, you would have had the Devils really, you would have had their backs against the wall. So we have a timeout here. One thing that concerns me, fellas, and when I'm watching with us, is the face-off. The Rangers, out of 9 face-off battles, they have not won one. All 9 went to the Devils. Now, when you're trailing, let's say in the postseason, you need a face-off or you need a defensive. And you're in the defensive zone and you need to win a faceoff and you don't win a faceoff, that could be a problem. So we wait here as we have the TV timeout. As the puck went out of play, they'll stop the play here, and of course they'll have their TV timeouts. Don't forget, tomorrow night, it's Friday night postseason. Knicks, Cavaliers, Game 3. From Madison Square Garden. We'll have everyone, of course, doing a phenomenal job in the chat, as well as everyone who watches along with us on all the different platforms. The Knicks return home, trying to take a 2-1 series lead against the Cavaliers. We'll break that down in between periods. Mr. Johnny Davis salute. We'll preview that. We'll preview a little bit of the basketball game coming up tomorrow, in between the first and second period, because it's a long intermission. We'll have that Nick Pride going. Exactly. We'll talk to them. Big Task. We'll talk to them. As our number 1 draft pick is in the chat, Mr. Johnny Davis is in. Face-off won by the Devils. Send it around. And this is along the boards to the point, but they couldn't clear. So now they have to get onside. They'll retreat this one. They'll dump it in, and this is going to be another offside. So the way the Rangers have not won a face-off, boy, the Devils have 6 icing penalties, or 6 icing calls. It's not really a penalty; it's icing. They have to put the puck all the way in their zone. So they'll drop the puck here. And the Rangers won a faceoff, but now this goes out of their zone. The one faceoff they won, the puck rolls out of the zone as Fox retrieves it. BC sends it back to Lindgren. Now Fox again. Fox sends it to Goodrow. Fourth line for the Rangers in. Goodrow sends it to the ice. Sends it this one, and that Vanacek stick handles this one. It's still haven't cleared on the end. Here comes the Devil now. Tries to clear it. They send it across ice. Center ice now. Hughes on the right, and they're going to say an offsides there. So Hughes. So Goodrow having a conversation with Smith. Remember, Brendan Smith got hit with a penalty. Ooh, what a big hit there by Smith there on Goodrow. That's a good solid blue line hit there for the defenseman on the Rangers. Very good one. Because you see Trouba laying some people out as well for the Rangers. So we'll drop the puck just outside of the Rangers blue line. Devils win it. They'll dump it in behind the net. Along the wall here. Puck still along the wall. Hedl. And held in at the line. And Hamilton kicks it in. And the puck is around the net. Along the wall here. Fight for the loose puck. And there was a kick kept alive there. Kako now bringing it. Kako brings it down sides. Kako still has the puck. And he sends this. And it's still... They're fighting for the loose puck for the scrum. A big hit there by Lafreniere. And Hedl tries to flip one in wide. Miller tries to get the puck on the wall. Hamilton now clears it. And it will say out of play. So we'll have another face-off. A nice play there. Nice play there by Kako there, bringing that puck all the way down the ice. Getting into the corner on the wall there, on the defensive zone there, and forcing a shot for Hedl, although it wasn't a nice looking shot there, but it was effective. Remember, the Rangers are they're going to go as far as these two kids, Lafreniere and Kako. They need, as a fan base, we're waiting for them to take that next level. Take advantage to get on the same timeline where Mika Zibanejad and Kreider. They were the first two picks for the Rangers. Won back-to-back years in the lottery, and of course they're good, but they have not taken to that superstar franchise type of player for the Rangers. They're very good, solid players, but we're waiting for that superstardom. They're not a McDavid. They're not a Hughes, but they're good hockey players. So here comes the Devils. Meyer sends this one down the boards here, and it's another icing. Now, they were showing that, speaking about them, Lafreniere is 21 years old. Philip Hedl is 23 years old. Cabo Kako, 22-year-old. So they're young kids. We're waiting for them to put it together. There's still plenty of time in their career. And they've been around 3 years now. All first-round draft picks. So just like our Knicks, their first round, and there's another icing. Just like the Knicks here, the Rangers got a lot of young players that they drafted, and look what they're doing here. They're a big, intricate part of their success in the regular season as well as the postseason run that they went last season. And we're looking for them to take that next step. The Rangers' timeline is just a little bit ahead of the Knicks, if you want to compare them in the parallel universe here. As the face-off deep in the Devils, and the Devils win another face-off here. Graves tries to get it up the boards. Heischer now, and we're going to get a whistle. We have a stoppage in the ice. Remember, Game 3 will be Saturday night in Madison Square Garden between these Rangers and Devils. We'll be back here as well. So now the puck is center ice here. Face-off won by the Devils here. Ooh, big hit there in center ice there. Lindgren, and this on goal here, knocked away by Shesterkin. Lindgren now sends it along the boards. This one's still in the Ranger zone, still not clear. We have a whistle. Is it going to be an offside? Yes, it'll be an offside. So It's a hand pass, so the puck will come out of the zone. You could touch the puck with your hands, but you can't pass it with your hands because it'll be called a hand pass. So it's a neutral zone face-off here. And this is won by the Rangers. Trocheck. Here's Panarin. Panarin now. Back out to Nikola. And shot on goal and save. Vanacek. Squeeze it. So we'll have another face-off. It's going to be on the right side of Vanacek. Tarasenko, 42 postseason goals. Wow, that's a lot. He's a big-time goal scorer. That's why they bought him from Carolina last season, as Panarin tries to get the puck, and this puck is along the board, still kept in, now kept out, and we're gonna get a whistle. What we have here, a cross-checking, not a good one. So Devils will go on a power play. So Mikala got called with a cross-check. Big task is, I think that it's the same with your feet concerning the puck, right? You can't kick the goal. You can't kick the puck into the goalie to score your own goal. You could get deflected off of it, but if you make the motion like to kick it into the goal, it's disallowed. But if it ricochets off your skate, it's good. As a face-off won by the Rangers, and they'll clear it. Rangers on a penalty kill. This is the Devils' power play. You want to talk about getting the crowd going and getting the building, get a power play goal. Rangers got to play defense here, and we have a whistle and a high stick. Now, for player safety, you can't lift your stick too high above your head. It'll be a high sticking, and they'll stop the whistle, and they'll take the puck out of the zone. Now, if you use it as a weapon, it'll be called slashing. So the penalties are a little weird when it comes to hockey, but I'll try to interpret them as best as possible for those that are watching for the first time as well, or getting into hockey like myself and Chef Dan. That's what was fun. We got Chef Dan into hockey last playoff run. It was fun. He wanted to learn, and we were trying to break it down as best as possible, and we had so much fun. So Rangers, the Devils win this puck here. Rangers on a penalty kill. So a minute and 30 left here in the penalty kill for the Rangers. Here's Hughes with the puck. Hughes now across the line. Hughes, and knocked away from him. Sabanachad. There's a turnover. Rangers have it here. Lindgren, and we'll send it all the way down for the Devils line. Here comes the Devil. Hughes sends it. He's sure, and we're gonna have offsides. So another penalty. We hear a lot of offsides. Whoever has the puck has to be the first to cross the blue line into the offensive zone. If any other of the players are ahead of the puck from crossing, it's offsides. And then everyone could come after the main guy with the puck crosses the blue line. So we have a face-off outside the Rangers zone, right before the blue line. And Rangers win this one. Goodrow, as they sends this one all the way down, right on goal too. So we got a minute left in the penalty kill for the Rangers. No score here. Game 2 of the Eastern Conference Final, first round. Rangers with a 1-0 series lead as the Devils try to put pressure down low. Kicks it around to Tar. Now this one along the wall. Stevenson backs it in. Polak to Stevenson. One-timer saved there by Shesterkin. That was a very good opportunity there for the Devils. That was their best looking shot of the game here, with 8:54 left in the first period. That came on the Stevenson one-timer. And Palat, we know, if you know that name, if you're a hockey fan, you know that name from the Tampa Bay Lightning. He came over from the Lightning to the Devils with bringing all that Stanley Cup experience That's a good pickup for the Devils. Face off. Deep in the Ranger zone, won by the Devils. The puck controls. Back up to the point. Stevenson. Tar. One-timer, slot wide. Here's Stevenson. Sends it back up to the point. Tar now moving in. Back to the Stevenson. 25 seconds remaining on the power play. Sends it down low. He tries to send in front, and Shesterkin was there. So Mercer tries to get that one. Yes, Maria, Yankees won 9-3. That was a good game by Nestor Cortez Jr. Good job by Lindgren putting a puck there and redeflecting, because that was going to Mercer wide open on the other side, and that might have been a 1-0. Good job there by Lindgren. So the defense so far so good for the Rangers here. 20 seconds left in the penalty kill for the Rangers. Goodrow will be the defenseman, the centerman, trying to win that faceoff for the Rangers. McLeod got chased away from the faceoff circle. So Haller steps in. Won by the Rangers, but the puck's still not clear. The puck, Woodrow, knocked down there by Stevenson at the point. 10 seconds left. Sends it back to the point now. Back to Stevenson. Stevenson down Polak. Polak now. Polak looking, surveilling. 5 seconds to go. Shoots. Redirected, and a score. So the Devils took advantage there. They used almost all of the 2 minutes in that penalty kill to get that goal there. Rangers trail now 1-0. What you need, that's why you haul out with the goal. And it all started with Stevenson saving that puck with his bare hands at the blue line, and they kept that penalty. Oh man, good job there on a ricochet there. I'm looking at that goal. It was a Rick shot there, and right there was Hala on the rebound to knock it in. Johnny on the spot. 1-0 Devils. So that's the 13th career goal for Eric Haller. So 1-0 New Jersey. Jersey strike first here. Puck cleared out here, center ice. Send back in Miller now. Miller. Panarin now. Panarin sends it across. Here's Tarasenko. He tried to get Trocheck. Picked off there by Call. Here comes the Devils in neutral ice. Puck turnover. No, the puck now picked up again. Shoots. Save there. Hamilton misses the net. Kept in the zone by the Devils. Miller now. Miller sends it around the boards, around the wall. Tarasenko now. Turns the puck over. Devils still in their zone. Sends it across ice. Marino sends this one. Ricochet in the corner. Here comes Panarin now. Panarin will bring the puck up. Panarin. Ranger makes on the change there. 7:15 remaining in period 1. As here's the Devils now. What a nice pass. Meyer tries to that. Good stop there by Schneider. The puck is on the corner, along the wall, fighting for the loose puck. Filipino, that stick to side by Shesterkin, trying to center the pass there. Mikolov, here comes the Devils. Devils feel, you can see they're more crisper tonight. Here's Kako. Kako waiting to go onside. Kako with the puck, doing some moves. Kako again. He controls the puck, sends it along the wall, along the board up front, behind the wall. Heedle. Graves has it, but good job there, Lafreniere, keeping the puck alive. But what a big hit there. Let's see what it is. Puck hit a player out in the bench, so they're gonna call the player dead. Huh. We have a timeout on the ice here. I'm thinking before the period is over, this game is going to get tied at 1. I have a feeling that if the fourth line is back out there, I think the third line, the kid line with the Lafreniere, Filipino, and Kako, I think they're going to score. Kako looks like he's skating really, really sharp on the ice. At least in this game here, he's going to get an opportunity to find one. Either he's going to have someone, either one of his defensemen or one of his forwards are going to knock a puck in. He's gonna get an assist. You could tell the way he's playing. He looks like he's controlling that puck and just doing circles on the defensemen of the Devils. So the Rangers with the Rangers trail here with a Devils power play goal for Eric Halak. Now it's funny because Halak was trying to win, was trying to go for the faceoff circle, and he was a little overzealous, got chased from the faceoff circle, and he was put in the right position because he was there to get that Johnny on the spot on that loose puck that squeezed by Shesterkin for the goal. Wow, that the Devils, New Jersey has a little bit of balance of little red and blue. You got Ranger fans and Devils fans, so it's like a 50-50 or 60 or 55-45 there in the Prudential Center. All right, face off here and face off one by the Rangers, and they send it in. Vanacek plays it. Here's the Devils defenseman sends it as they try to push it along, and the rebound ricochet, and the Devils keep it deep in the Ranger zone as they send the puck around the wall. Sends it back. Lindgren, what a nice hit by Lindgren, but the puck is still loose. Devils come up with it. Devils sends it back along the boards here. Here's Fox now. Fex now trying to get it here. Chips it away. Kane now. Kane across the line. Kane again. Sends it. Shoots down. The puck is loose. Oh, man. No one was there to be Johnny on the spot. It was a loose puck in front of Vanacek. Here's Fox. Here's Kane again with the puck. Kane has been creating opportunities for his teammates. Kane is having a good so far, better second game than the first game. Ito. They'll send this on the boards here. Here's Trocheck. Sends it across ice to Panarin. Panarin now shoots. Saved by Vanacek. Gets his own rebound now. Now along the wall. Good hit there by Tarasenko. The puck moves the pucks ahead here, and it goes. Schneider picks it up behind the Rangers' goal. Turnover here. Here comes the Devils. Big hit by the Rangers. Snyder steps it in there. Here's Miller. Trocheck trying to get the backhand, and the Devils come up with the puck. So 11-8. Rangers have an advantage, 11-8. But that one that went in, while that power play has a 1-0 lead for the Devils. Big hit there. Mott now sends it back out. Trouba. Goodrow. Backhand. The fourth line for the Rangers are up. Here's Mott. Big hit there. Stevenson avoided from Mott. The puck along the boards. This one's center ice here. Here comes the Devils. Hughes now. Hughes shoots. A ricochet. Saved there by Shesterkin. Trouba now sends the puck. Trocheck. Shesterkin behind the net. Stick saves this one. Sends it around the board of VC. Kept alive by Stevenson. Goodrow. Goodrow sends it ahead. Mercer knocks it away from Mott. Palat sends it to the Rangers zone. We have some changes now. Some fresh skaters for both teams. As they send this long pass there. Kakko trying to fight for the puck. Kakko, Marino and Kakko in the corner. Heischer comes up with it. Heischer frees the puck. Heischer lifts the puck up high in the air, and Lindgren stops it. And there's a Mercer. Meyer. Lindgren with the recovery. Now here comes the Rangers. Here's Kakko now. And dumps it into the corner to Lafreniere. Lafreniere and Heischer fights for the puck in the corner. Paul Hall takes the puck away. Kakko keeps it alive. Hito tries to center this one. Shoots Lafreniere. And that rebounds. Behind the net. Marino now. Meyer sends it back behind the net. Big hit by Meyer. Hito. The Rangers still fighting for that loose puck. Now the Devils controls it. Now both teams go with a well-deserved change for both teams. And we have a up and over the glass, so we'll have it at center ice. Hey, Eli Manning was there. Huh. Eli Manning. Okay. I see Eli Manning won't be getting invited for the Rangers for quite some time now. Let's get some water in here. Salute, 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 Hector. Yes, we love hockey, indeed. Nosotros amamos al hockey. We watch it too. Hashtag we watch it too. So we have a timeout on the ice here. 1-0 Devils here in game two. Game two of the Eastern Conference NHL playoffs. Oh, and yes, we got to get the Rangers going. So I finally got the clip that I wanted to play. This is the clip that I wanted to play before I hit the wrong button. Let's go. All right. Let's go, Rangers indeed. Let's go. So we're going to drop the puck here in center ice, won by the Rangers face-off. As the Rangers trying to push here, trailing by one. Puck goes all the way behind the Devils' net as the Devils defenseman gets the puck. And Kreider fights for it. Nope. Here comes the Devils with the scrum. Moving into the Rangers zone. Meyer shoots, missing the net wide. Rebound in front here. Schneider now tries to send it ahead to Kane. Sends it long, tried to get a long pass to Kreider, but broken up there by Marino. So here comes Schneider. Schneider now sends it back here. Here comes the Rangers. Kane now. Kane, who's been phenomenal with the backhands in. Graves now with the backhand. Here comes the Devils the other way. And he sends this behind as they chase. Shurkin stops it. Miller. Panarin now. Panarin almost turns the puck over. Puck out of the Rangers zone now. That Marino will retrieve it. Marino sends it back across this defenseman. As they send it forward in here, as they dump and chase behind, it's going to be another icing. Anna Lee started watching football because of Eli Manning. And with the year against the Patriots, and who's not going to love Eli Manning? What he did for the city and the state of New York, beating the Patriots. My goodness, man, love to you too. Heck, man, love to you too. Heck, absolutely. Trocheck will be at the center trying to win the faceoff. Rangers win this faceoff. It goes, and good job by the Devils clearing it. So now they'll get some fresh skaters for the Devils right after that faceoff win. Here's Miller now. Miller sends this puck along here to Trocheck. I try Trymasenko now. And this, no, the puck still chipped away. Here comes the Devils bringing the puck along. In the neutral ice turnover. Here comes Trocheck. Trocheck sends it back behind the boards. Devils will try to clear it here. Minute 20 left here in the period. Hughes. Brad shoots. Misses the net there. The puck comes wide. In the center ice. Here's Lafreniere. Here's Kako now. Kako. Backhands. Kako. Lafreniere. And the puck gets turned over. Here comes the Devils. Here comes Hughes. Hughes with three Rangers now. Hughes waiting for his teammates. Hughes tries to center this one. Off the stick, off the Fox. Kept the line here. Behind the net. Final minute of the period. As Lindgren. Battle for the puck. The puck comes loose. Up the boards it comes. Lafreniere. Tied up again along the boards. And we have a whistle. We have a penalty. Oh, this is a bad penalty. Terrible penalty by the Devils. A boarding penalty. So Baniston could not. He was a little bit. That's called frustration penalty, because you're fighting for the puck. You're under the final minute. There was no need for him to go for that boarding penalty. You just let the period end. You have a 1-0 lead. So now you're going to give the Rangers with 41.3 seconds here, and it's going to include into the second period a power play advantage. That was a dumb move there by Baston. That, and also dangerous. Right in front of the officials. That's not a good play there. So Baston picks up a minor for boarding. And here's the penalty, but face-off won by the Devils. But the Rangers go immediately for the puck. Here's Kane again. Rangers still. Kane back to Panarin. Panarin now. Panarin looking. Panarin back over to Fox. Fox shoots. Rebound and save there. Belichick. So he squeezes that one. Trying to get some redirection. You got to put the puck at the net. Hopefully you get some rebound action and just put some traffic in the sight of Vanacek. And man, that was a nice one. 27 seconds here before the period ends. Face-off won by the Rangers. Fox. One-timer for Vanacek. That's off. Panarin. Back over again. Fox, 15 seconds. Panarin, Fox, down low. Vanacek. One-timer to Kane. And good save there by Vitek. Hischier now trying to freeze the puck. And it's still 5 seconds here. Fox, Panarin. Back over to Vanacek. Tries to squeeze that in. And comes to an end. But the Rangers were knocking at the doorstep. Here's a little bit shoving, pushing and shoving here before both teams here at the end of the period. Oh, there's a penalty. Adam Fox is getting hit with a penalty. Oh, that's a bad call. Kane had a one-timer there, and Vitek Vanacek was just there with his glove and pad. What a save by Vanacek. Let's see the late penalty. There's a scramble. So Vanacek gets hit. Fox comes in and wow, that was a. So after the first period, Rangers trail here 1-0 to the Devils. Intermission. So now that we have a few minutes for intermission, we could talk about tomorrow's basketball with the Knicks taking on the Cavaliers. A big game 3. What I'm looking for, the Knicks, who haven't played well, especially quickly, even Barrett, they gotta feed off the energy of the crowd. Also, I'm hoping, and you know what? I'm not saying that rightfully so. They do deserve it, but I'm hoping the crowd is a little patient, a little more patient. And with Barrett, if Barrett misses the first 2 shots, keep the boos down just a little bit, because we're gonna need. At the end of the day, we're gonna need him. And if we start booing him and getting in his head, and he becomes a total waste, we're really gonna do more harm than good. And I'm not saying you don't encourage bad play either. I'm not saying that if he stinks and he really smells and stinks up the joint on the court, yeah, he deserves to hear the boos. But I'm asking for a little bit of patience, and it's a thin line, though. Be honest with you, totally honest with you, it's a thin line. How long do you really give a player that's not playing well a leash? To continue, burying. I don't know. That's a tough one. I wish I had the answer for that. But we really got to give Roger Barrett some time to get going, as well as quickly. The boos, I don't think it's going to really, if you really boo them like the way we dislike a Fournier or other players, the way Aaron Hicks is getting it from the Yankees, it's not going to do any good for us. We need these guys. They're an integral part of the team if we want to go and not only win this series against the Cavaliers, but extend our playoff run this year. And we're going to need them. And we can't have them to have head cases right now. If you're a Knicks fan, I'm just hoping, and I'm optimistic that they'll play. They're going to play better, But if just in case that doesn't happen, I hope the fan base doesn't really give them all the venom on them. You could wait until they lose the series if they do that, but not while the series, not while we're alive, not while they're still 1-1. That's all that worries me. Grimes, yes, Grimes needs more shot. Big task. I totally agree with you. I don't know if you recall when I was telling you they should feature Grimes early in game two. I was saying that on the stream. I said, man, I would like them to feature Grimes early and give the Cavaliers a different wrinkle and have him feature him early, get him going where he could extend the floor, spread, and now you have the court spread, and now you can allow Brunson, Randall, if you wanted to go heavy on that, to cook, and that's the way they're gonna need that third person. They're gonna need that third scorer, and that's I think why as a fan base we're extremely frustrated with R.J. Barrett because they're gonna need that third person to help alleviate the scoring load. We all know that we sit on pins and needles or we sit on our hands of nervousness when it comes to Julius Randle. He is, and not just because we know he's going to get his points. It's the antics. If the Cavaliers get a little too physical, get in his head, if officials don't call a foul, certain fouls, or he felt that he got hit, they were too physical with him. And is he going to pick up a technical foul? Is he going to get off the rails? And we're worried. That worries us, rightfully so, because he's given us the ammunition and he put that scenario in our minds. So that's why we're craving for that third scorer, consistent third scorer in either Barrett, Grimes, or Quickly. Let me tell you something. We're missing Quickly's offensive scoring and Quickly's defense. His whole game. This is the guy that we have there. It's like I don't know who he is. I really don't know who he is. Right now, the first two games. And do you really think the Knicks have a good chance to come back and win? Yes, yes. And I'm still hopeful. I'm still taking Knicks in five. They didn't because I'm gonna stick with it because I said it. One, I'm not gonna be like, well, if it goes 6 and 7, I was totally wrong with my prediction. I still think Knicks in five personally, because the Knicks played the Cavaliers type of game, muck it up, and they went into their home court. They still have home court one, and they still have home court. The way they lost game two is like, it was like they were disinterested. Like, all right, we did our job. We won game two. We won game one. We went 1 of 1 here. We stole one out here. Now we'll go home and defend our court. And what the Knicks have done all 82 games, that wasn't the way. If they were to play the way they played all 82 games, or what we've seen the most part of the 82 games when they were good, and they lost, and I'm like, oh man, I'm gonna be concerned. But the way they played like they never played with each other. They act like they never the turnovers, 18 turnovers, and that's not the Knicks basketball. As we say hello to Angelo. Angelo, what's up, man? That's all right. That's all right. It's we still got 2 periods left, Angelo. Angelo was a big part of our run last season here. We're back at it, Angelo. Let's go, Rangers. Hope now hopefully we're going to extend now past the Eastern Conference into this cup as we're talking a little Knicks here, but I wanted to acknowledge Mr. Angelo joining us here. I'd love to acknowledge our chat. And of course, Big Tass says, I believe the Knicks are supposed to win this series. I'm still upset. Yes, we get mad because those are our teams. I don't want to lose a playoff game. I want to go 16-0. I wanted to go 16-0. I want to sweep. I said, what fun is it? You want to go with the adversity. You want to feel the nerd nonsense, man. I want to win all the games, man. It's like when you play the video games too. Madden football or NBA 2K or any of the games. You sweep your series. You don't lose to the computer. You want your teams, your sports teams, to do pretty much the same. I don't want to sweat it out. I want to win. I want to be able to wear a champ. I want to hear Freddie Mercury singing "We Are the Champions." You know what I mean? But yeah, so we'll see tomorrow. According to all the scouting reports, all the from the beat writers are saying that I got all the teams here. The Knicks are totally healthy. Everyone played practice. At least as healthy as they're going to be here at this point, at this time of the year for the postseason, playable. I think everyone's going in. So that's a good thing. I like my fact that they're home. Spending all those days in Cleveland. And I'm pretty sure everyone says maybe they were nightlife, they were hanging out. I don't think it was. It was being uncomfortable in a hotel room. You can only do so much shoot around in a court. Outside of, away from home. The beds. Remember, these guys are monsters. I mean, I'm not in a bad way. I'm talking about 6 foot, 6'2" and tall, big men, tall guys. And I'm pretty sure they have their special beds. They have their special custom made beds at home. They're not sleeping on a Serta, from that you buy in Sam's Club or Macy's. They're getting their custom top of the line bed where they're comfortable. They're getting, and when you go sleep on the road in a hotel, they're not gonna. They got the average folks beds. They're not, and they're gonna and playing a physical game of basketball for 2 games, and in between time not getting the proper rest, the proper treatment. Yeah, you get ice and you get the massage and all that, but the bed, the sleep, when it comes to the athlete, and it means a lot. And that's why you see these series like that. And I think that's what, and that's not an excuse. For the Knicks, I'm not putting an excuse either. They lost, they lost. But maybe those are the kind of factors that weigh in as well. I just don't know what's going on with Quickly. Something's going on with Quickly. I hope his family's okay. Remember, he's really close with grandma. I hope grandma's fine. I'm not saying anything negative or anything. I'm just saying he's real close to his family. Hope grandma and uncles or someone in his family's not ill, where he has his concentration away. I hope everyone's healthy, good to go for Manu Quickly. Things happen in life, and sometimes it transpires on the court for Manu Quickly, because that's not the Manu Quickly that we known and drafted and got to grow up for these past 2.5 seasons with us as a Knicks, with the Knicks, and it just doesn't look the same. He looks different, but hopefully we'll turn the page on that with that. So we got a few more minutes before we get here. So intermission in hockey is extremely long. It's about 10 to 15 minutes long itself. It's a long intermission. So there's always, usually I put a video and just have it go over and over, but I'll stick around for in between the period for at least game one. We'll talk about the big fight this weekend. Tank Davis fights against Danny Garcia. That's going to be a hell of a fight. The King takes on the Tank. I love Tank Davis, Devontae Davis. I'm a big fan of his. I think he's going to win this fight. It's not going to be an easy one. It's going to be Ryan Garcia. It's going to be one of his toughest tasks. If you're a big boxing fanatic and likes boxing, it's going to be a good one. That's going to be a good one. That's going to be a real good fight. I can't wait to see that. It should be great if the Rangers and Knicks won everything. The town, it's '94. I always bring that because that was my final year of high school, and great things happened in '94. Just that one thing to make it perfect was that Rangers championship. I mean the Knicks championship. The Rangers won it, and the Rangers, my God, that parade. That was going to be a dual parade. It was going to be electric. I don't think. I don't think they would have fit everyone in the Canyon of Heroes. Yes, Tank Davis got to be careful in that fight. I agree. Garcia is extremely fast. This is going to be the toughest opponent he's going to fight so far in his boxing career. This is the mega fight, and you know what I'm big task. You know what I'm sad about? It's not getting the exposure or the hype that it deserves. It's not getting the big exposure. It's not getting the hype, and boxing does it to itself. Here we do MMA Weekly with Austin and Chef Dan. They cover the MMA fights. And I was part of the combat sports. Boxing was my corner where I'll make a video. They'll play it when they do their show, and I will be the boxing covenant. And boxing will put a lot of restrictions on us covering. I couldn't show any film, any highlights, any pictures, or anything. Everything was. They were very stringent with the copy claims and all that. So we say, you know what? If boxing doesn't allow us to cover you or wants to put a lot of stoppage, then we just won't cover it. And I was getting tired of editing videos where I was getting a lot of no, can't do this, you can't do that. So we said, you know what, screw the boxing. But it's sad because I love boxing. Yeah, Devontae is good. He doesn't have enough head movements. Okay, maybe his defense. But man, he was trained. I don't know. And last fight he wasn't with Mayweather, but he was under the Mayweather tree. He should have picked up at least that good defense. That Mayweather dancing and prancing and moving. because Mayweather was one of the best. He had that good counter defense. Mayweather, believe it or not, I wasn't a big fan of his fights. I thought his fights were a little boring, especially in the later part of his career, because he didn't need to put himself in exposure. And I get it. Why take unnecessary hits if you're having a Hall of Fame career? And I get why Mayweather fought the way he fought, but I thought it was a little boring for my style, and maybe he would have taught that towards Davis. But that friendship or that working relationship between Davis and Mayweather kind of looked kind of weird. It was getting uncomfortable. Like Davis, when a couple not the last fight, a couple fights before, instead of listening to his corner, he was too busy looking away to what and Mayweather was coaching instead of, okay, if you're gonna be in a corner, if you're gonna be giving instructions, why don't you just be a cornerman and be in Davis? You're distracting the kid. The kid Davis has a lot of talent. I'm just afraid that the distractions are, you know, derails him like a Mike Tyson in a way. But he's good, man. I'm rooting for him. I'm rooting for him. I really really am enjoy his fights. I think he's a good. He comes around like a good kid, but a good kid that you don't want to mess with him outside. If you piss that kid off, oof, Devontae Davis looks like he will go ham and go wild on you. But he looks like a really nice kid, man. A kid from Baltimore who loves where he comes from. You know, the way we're proud for New Yorkers, the way we're proud. I'm proud for Bronx Knight. And I know he seems like a proud kid from Baltimore, loves his heritage in Baltimore, loves, his people, but don't mess with him. And I really like that, Dr. Davis, Dante Davis. He thinks that he takes too much shots, and I feel like Garcia's corner will take notes of that. This is where Garcia has an advantage, Big Task. The corner. Garcia has some good cornermen. His corners are well seasoned, smart. They know the game of boxing. I'm not saying Davis's corners don't know the game of boxing. There's a lot of too much who's the one in charge when it comes to the corner. If he's still with Mayweather, he's not. Is Davis gonna listen fully to his corner? You could tell he gets distracted a little bit, starstruck a little bit. And he's humble. He's a humble kid, but he's like, wow, I can't believe X, Y, and Z came to see me fight. It shows sometimes when he's fighting. He's looking around and he wants to put on such a good show for the folks that came to see him instead of and he still has that concentration to go knock out his opponents, but sometimes he gets away from that. And I just feel that might be a distraction against a Garcia. That's going to be dangerous, but it's going to be a hell of a fight. That's going to be, my goodness, it's going to be, one of the best fights in boxing for quite some time. Big name marquee since we had the Wilder and Fury fight. That's the lot, and that's over 2 years now. That hasn't been so. I wish boxing will get back on its P's and Q's. It's a dying sport. I'm still gonna watch it. I'm still gonna enjoy it. I'll still put. I'll actually go running quickly right now to watch a boxing fight that's like a Garcia Davis over a UFC fight. That's just me because I'm an old head. I grew up watching boxing, and I know right now UFC is, and I'll be honest with you, UFC is a little more entertaining than boxing because I've said it, and I said it 1,000 times. I even said on the MMA show, what I love about UFC, if this guy won tonight, this week, on this match, this card, and his opponent won it, they're not gonna fiddle around or clown around. Well, we'll see you in the 2 years, dodging, and they'll make the fight when they're getting a little older. And no, they'll wait the proper time they need, and next card you're fighting Joe Blow versus Sammy Salami at the same. You're going at it. They're not gonna fiddle around. They're gonna put you guys are gonna go on a collision course, kind of tournament style, and that's where I think where UFC gravitates more, and it makes it more exciting than when it comes to boxing. Why did we have to fiddle around when we had that heavyweight gauntlet, when you had, and of course Anthony Joshua, Tank Dave, you have Deontay Wilder, you had Fury, you had the heavyweights. You wanted that tournament, like elimination, and the next guy not fought around with, and then Reese came out of nowhere and knocked out Joshua, and that turned a wrinkle because he was trying to, you try to dodge not to fight the next fight, and then you get knocked out. your career is not the same. I don't like when I about boxing. Put the two best fighters, go at it, give the proper time, and go. Let's make the fight. Let's make the money. Because right now they need that. They need it. They need it. Boxing needs that. They need an injection of of excitement. Too many, and I personally, and I've said it 1,000 times, as we're waiting for it to drop the puck for the second period, as we wait in between intermission. We'll talk a little sports in between intermission, all different sports. Right now we're on the combat sports, boxing. My personal thing when it comes to the boxing, they need it. Too many alphabets, federations, WBC, IBF, and WBA. Too many, and I think that it waters down the product, and it watered down to the point where it's gonna almost out of extinction. And I knew boxing was in trouble when HBO decided not to do boxing anymore, because HBO was a staple. Whenever you knew the big fights before pay per view was on HBO, and when they left the boxing game, I was like, oh, something is here to be worried about. So we're getting ready here to start the second period. Oh, Eli Manning's daughter plays hockey. Nice. So we're gonna drop the puck here, and we go. Face off formed by the Devils. They bring it in and shot on goal. They're on a penalty. It's a 4-on-4 penalty. 4-on-4 now, so even strength, but 4-on-4 as both players for the one for the Devils, one for the Rangers in the box. Jack Hughes shots this one. Ricochets here. This one back again across. Hughes sticks away here by Shesterkin. Miller sends it across here as the Rangers dump it in behind the net and fight for the puck along the boards. Devils come up with it. Sends it back here. Set in front. Save there. And then comes Jack Hughes. Here's Schneider. So we got 4-on-4 here. In 30 seconds, the Devils will go on a power play. Here's Schneider. Schneider kicks it off here. Lindgren across to Schneider. Schneider at the blue line. Schneider now shoots and misses. Blocked there. Sabanachak keeps it alive. Kreider sends it around the boards. Timo Meyer and Lindgren. Here comes Sabanachak. Sabanachak kicks it back in. Shoots. Short-handed attempt there by Kreider. Now here comes the Devils. Myers back. They're on a power play for 27 seconds here. As the Rangers, here's an opportunity. Here's and Gaudreau in the Rangers, killing some time there. 15 seconds left in the penalty. Here's Polak. Polak kicks it back here to Mercer as they kicked it around the boards. Kept in. Tatar keeps it in. Miller clears it. And teams are in full strength now. Here's Trouba. So the Rangers getting a fresh skaters here as Trouba holding the puck behind the net. Here comes Trouba now. They push it. Pass off the left wing. Panarin sends this one. Kane now keeps it alive. Hamilton sends it in front. The Devils. Here comes the Devil. McLeod tries to lift the puck. Mikkola. What a hit there by the Devils. Mikkola goes down. Here's Hedl. Hedl fighting in the corner with that puck. Puck is still pinned. It's pinned along the boards there. It's still pinned. It finally gets dislodged. Here comes Schneider, and the puck now pinned again. The battle continues along. Govich trying to ice the puck there. Hedl worked it free now. Here's Panarin now. Panarin along the boards. Panarin sends it, tries to send it. Mikkola kept away from Kane there. Good stick there. Hamilton. Kane could not touch it. It would have been offside, so he gets the changes. Both teams with some changes now. As they send this puck long, Heischer goes down. Lindgren in the corner. Hisham keeps it up to the point. Stevenson slides it across. Saved there by Shesterkin. Timo Meyer with the try to get that one-timer there. Center ice here. Kako. Here's Trocheck. Sends this in. Behind the net. The puck still in the Devil zone now. Behind the net, Kako tries to center this one. Shoots. Trouba misses the net. Fox now. Fox to Trouba. Trouba shoots. One-timer. Redirected. Here comes the Devils. Fischer. Broken up by Lafreniere. Lafreniere tries to send it back. No icing called. Devils. Brendan Smith looking around here. Kane back on the ice. Big hit by Trouba there. As the puck. Sabanachev gets the puck. Sends it back here. Miller. Trouba. And this one hit around the board here. Kreider to the zone. Miller sends it back. Sabanachev. Kane now in front. Kane shoots. Bouncing puck wide there. So, good job by the goalie cutting the angle away from Kane. Here comes Sabanachev. Miller. Snyder. Snyder steps it in. Dumps it in around the wall. Big hit there. Turnover there. Vanacek moves the puck along the boards. Mikala now. Mikala sends it. Barclay Goodrow. One-timer there by Schneider. Unable to turn it onto the point. Now Schneider shoots. Deflected. The puck still deflected. Now this Rangers got to get on side. Here comes the Devils. Zach Hughes. Hughes shoots. Glove save there by Shesterkin. So we get some quick action here. Here comes the Rangers. Here's Mott. And this will be pin on the wall there. Good job there by Hughes. Goodrow with a big hit. Some hard hitting here by both teams here. As the puck is turned over. So the puck's in behind the net here. Vanacek sends it along. The Rangers are trying to attack here. Rangers are knocking at the door. Trocheck. Here's a turnover here. The Rangers in the zone. The Devil zone. Fox sends it across the blue line. Lindgren. Fox now. Top of the point. Fox. Tarasenko shoots. Scores! So we are tied at 1-1 from Tarasenko with traffic in front. So that's what you do. You shoot the puck to the net, and Tarasenko takes advantage on a screen by Trocheck, and up on the corner, Vanacek gets beat, and the Rangers tied 1-1. Here we go. We're all even at 1-1. New game here. And we get a whistle. Good job there. Good job by the Rangers. Nice, calm, cool collective. You got those veterans. This is why you traded for Tarasenko. He has experience. He has that veteran in the postseason. Phenomenal job. 43rd goal in the postseason. Rangers tied with the equalizer, 1-1. So the puck now, we're going to get all sides. That's what the doctor ordered. El doctor me dio. What a nice shot there by Tarasenko, 1-1. Beautiful job there, man. Beautiful job. Let's reestablish our position. Indeed, Big Task. Indeed. This is why we were always saying, you know, I know, Angelo, did you remember last year, Angelo, when the Rangers lost, I believe it was game 1 to the Carolina, when we were saying when he kept shooting the puck, the defenseman, he says he just shot, he wasn't a goal scorer, but in overtime, just shoot the puck to the net. Just shoot it. And he shot the puck to the net. It got redirected in. And that's why I don't remember that game one against the Carolinas, they lost in overtime, and it was the defenseman just shooting the puck to the net. And we kept saying, just shoot the puck to the net. Just shoot it. It gets either redirected, or you never know when you get a rebound or an opportunity. Yeah. And how can I forget? There you go. Oh man. Yeah, because they play well. Remember, they I believe it was it the 1-0 shutout the Rangers? Yes, they were 1-0, and they tied it at 1, and they lost 2-1. Yeah. Now it's kicking. It's refreshing me my memory there. But I know we were there, Angelo. We went through that journey together, man. I remember that. So far, knock on wood. My camera does. Yes. What a play there by Hughes, though. Freezing off Mott there. Mott was trying to get through that and dumping Chase. So good. Both teams are playing really well here to start the second period. Some good crisp hockey. No whistles. Is moving quick. And now the puck won by the Rangers here. As Mott, no, it's Kako. Kako now. Kako backhands it through the crease, and now in the corner now. Kako, actually Goudreau, Lafreniere. The puck is a dump and chase by the Devils behind the Rangers around the board. Still, puck is not clear yet. Center one, now it's clear. Center ice, 2-on-1. Here's Kako. Kako shoots, save, rebound, and now the puck is loose. So here comes the Devils the other way. Hughes goes on his knees, stays on his skates, sends it across. Graves cuts away from Kako, tries to backhand it. Here's Trouba. Trouba now plays it. The Rangers clear off the stick of Lafreniere. Now that should be an offsides. It is. So Vanacek comes up with a big, huge save there. Rangers on a 2-on-1, and it was Kako with the backhand, and there was a quick shot there, and he just got a stick to ricochet it away, but that was a bouncing puck in front of the goal. Rangers were close to taking the 2-1 lead there. As the puck in center ice, won by the Rangers. Rangers doing a better job there winning the faceoff, as I did a Delan Gallant there, talking like Elmer Fudd. Meyer bumped by Trouba. And Kreider fighting for the loose puck behind the net. Here's Sabanachaf. Sends it this one. Patrick Kane sends it back to the point. Miller shoots and redirected that one. It's still puck loose in front. Kane now sends it around the boards. Miller now. Miller sends it back around to Kane. Kane to Kreider. Kreider now. Kreider in the corner. Now Kane. Kane now skating. Sends it across to Trouba. Trouba shoots. Redirected. Hit a skate there. Miller back. And now it's going to clear. It's going all the way down, and he plays the puck. Shouldered by Trouba. Here's Miller. Miller now to Kane now. Kane bringing in, dumps it in. He's going to go chase. Chase it deep in behind the net. Here's Hamilton. Right, Trocheck. Trocheck sends it back. Lindgren. Fox. Here's Qatar now. Myers Wood. Qatar sends this one. Here's Panarin. Panarin goes down. There's a penalty. Rangers will go on a power play. So it will be a slashing call. 2-minute penalty here on the Devils for slashing for a Hood. And right in front of the officials there. What is he doing there? Wood will go to the penalty. So this is a huge opportunity for the Rangers to take the lead on a power play. They've been phenomenal. Game 1, they're 0 for 1 here. Actually 0 for 2. They made a penalty so they're 0 for 2 on the power play officially for the Rangers. So they got 5 shots. They're 0 for 2 on the power play. Zibanejad lost and Devils won the face-off here, and they'll clear it. Rio, we need a power. We need to do everything in our power to keep. Here's Panarin. Panarin now. Kane knocks off there, off the stick, clear now, going all the way. So good start for the Devils here in the penalty kill. Here's Fox. Fox sends his and we had a lost stick all alone here. Here's Fox. Rangers got us don't look crisp here in this power play here. Devils give credit. They're not allowing the Rangers to bring the puck in. Panarin sends it a loss here. Kreider sends it. Zibanejad's waiting. Sends it back to the point. Fox sends it in. Redirected there by Kreider. Now Panarin now on the board. Panarin sends it back along the wall. Here's Kane. Kane back to the point to Fox. Fox now sets up Panarin. Fox. Fox. Panarin. Panarin now back to Fox. Kane. I thought he was going to set up for a one-timer, but no. Kane now. Kane looking. Fox. Nobody wants to shoot. Shoot the puck. Come on, Fox. Zibanejad. Fox. Back again. Cross ice. Marino got a stick, but Panarin now kept alive here. Here's Zibanejad. 35 seconds in Fox. Someone take a shot, please. Kane. Kane now. Kane. Back out here. Panarin. Panarin. Shoots. Redirected. Zibanejad. To Kane now. Kane shot. Score! It's a power play goal. Woo. 2-1 Rangers. So they take advantage on that penalty and they take the lead. What a play there. Oh, it was Kane and it was Kreider on the deflection. So Kreider gets a stir going on the deflection. Rangers take a 2-1 lead here. As the Rangers, and here comes the Devils. 2 goals in the second period for the Rangers. They have taken the lead. Here comes the Rangers now. Here's Trouba. Trouba now dumps it in as Hito will go chase. And Hall. Puck is still squirts along the far side here. Here comes the Devils. Here's Ball. Ball dumps it in. Now he'll go chasing it. Miller now sends it around to Trouba. Trouba along the wall. Up the boards. And still Hamilton keeps it alive for the Devils. And the puck comes out of the zone. Devils will retrieve here. So it was Kreider from Kane and Zibanejad on the power play. And it will have an icing. So it will go deep in the Rangers zone. This is what we do, Big Taz. They had a guy in front of the goalie. They had the screen. Kreider screened them and redeflected Pope. And Kreider on the spot tipped it in. That's what Kreider does. That's why you have to shoot the puck to the net. And you get the redirection. If them holding and holding and holding, that's a good job there. Kreider deflected the shot all the time. Yes, a great high-on coronation, Angelo, indeed. As the puck around the board. The puck is still loose. And the Devil sings it around to the point. They'll dump it back around the wall, behind the net. Left it there. And Miller's trying to fight for that puck. The Devil's trying to pin it still along the wall. And backhand misses. Loose puck. As they send this puck right in front there, and good job by the Rangers defense. Another centering chance. An opportunity backhand. So we have a penalty now. The Rangers are going to go on a penalty kill. Devils will go on a power play. Interference. 2 minutes interference. Edge of your seat, Anna Lee. Yes, indeed. Edge of your seat. This is edge of your seat, indeed. And get some. So this is a big opportunity for the Devils here on a power play. Rangers scored on their power play. Now it's the Devils' turn to see, but the Rangers got to have their penalty kill. Let's get pumped up for the New York Rangers penalty kill. Let's. That's a funny commercial with the hockey when they score the lamp. Talk to them big ties. The Rangers are talking to them big ties. Indeed, the Rangers are standing guard. Big talk to them big ties. Talk to them big ties. Man, missing Chef Dan because he loves the Rangers hockey. And he is very, very passionate when it comes to the Rangers. Maria is another big Ranger fan, big passionate Ranger fan as well. Surprised Caputo's not here. He was running around with us on the postseason last year. It was fun. So interference call here. Devils have a chance to get the equalizer here on a power play. Rangers got to defend here. Devils are 1 for 2 in the power play with 4 shots. And face-off won by the Rangers. Here's Lindgren. Lindgren now carries the puck ahead, and now he'll dumps it, clears it down the ice. So Devils will retrieve the puck. As good job, the Rangers putting some pressure here. Now the Devils trying to set up here. Sends it across here. Jack Hughes now. Good puck turnover. And good job there. Sabatajab clears it along. All the way as the goalie would handle it. Leave it back there for his defenseman. 1:25 left here in the penalty kill for the Rangers. Here comes Hughes. Myers sends it around the boards, around the wall. Kept in. Hamilton. No. Puck bounce away. So now they have to regroup. Reset. Nico Hischier now. Hischier now. Sends it. Hughes. Now bouncing puck. And now that's cleared again by Mott. Under a minute. Stevenson. Here's Hughes. Sends this around the boards. A lot. Mercer. This puck, so close for being out of, but it's still kept in his line. Send around. Hughes now. Hughes in the corner. Sends it around the boards. Back in the corner. Still not cleared. Jimmy Vesey had a puck. And now it's clear. Ranger clears. 24 seconds left here in the penalty kill for the Rangers. Rangers with a 2-1 lead here. Only 15 seconds to operate here before we get in team strength. The puck around the boards. Back to the point. Sends it down. 5 seconds remaining. Back to the point. Back down low. Down low. It's one-timer misses. And here's Trouba out of the box. A minor breakaway. Shoots. Save. And Vanacek. Face off there. Outstanding stop by Vanacek. Trouba coming out of the penalty box pretty much almost had a breakaway there, and the Rangers almost turned it into a 3-1, a 2-goal lead. My goodness. And I don't know how Vanacek kept that rebound in front because Trouba was right there waiting for that rebound off the shoulder, and my goodness. Oh Jesus, oh baby. The Rangers were so close going up 3-1 here. Wow. So we're waiting here as they have not dropped the puck yet. A little bit of a breather. A lot of action. So face off on the left of Vanacek. They drop the puck here, won by the Devils. Sends it around the boards. Trouba try to keeps it in, keeps it in there for the Devils, for the Rangers now, as the Rangers chase behind the Devils' net. Fight for the loose puck. Devils almost had it, but Trouba's there. Trouba to the point. Sends it back across to Miller. Back over to Panarin. Panarin back to Miller. Miller shoots. Redirected. So Vanacek got a piece of that one. Here comes the Devils now. Sharon Gomez, McLeod broken up there. In front of the net there. Fights for the loose puck. Here comes Panarin now. Panarin passes it across there. Chips it in as we get the change. And this will be an icing. There was no need for icing there, but the Rangers will be in the Devils' offensive zone. Two to one Rangers. 2-1. Va ganando los Rangers de Nueva York. We're waiting for the face-off to drop here. And face-off won by the Rangers. Sends it back here. Lindgren. Hamilton takes the puck away from him. Devils trying to go on a 2-on-1 rush. Here comes Pratt. Shoots backhand and will be covered up there by Shesterkin. So we'll have a face-off in the Rangers zone. So 5:22 left here in the second period. Rangers up 2-1 here. How close were they from getting that third goal? They were so close to getting that third goal there from Trouba coming out of the penalty box. Man. Big Tass, welcome aboard. We're gonna get you there, man. We'll make you a Ranger fan. You'll be doing high five at the Garden for Rangers and Knicks games. Angelo Kane looks not bad though. I know he hasn't scored, but that redeflected from Kreider was Kane. The way he's been bringing the puck into the ice, bringing it in straight ahead and taking the puck, setting the puck up in the ice in the zone, the offensive zone. I kind of like Kane looks better tonight than one. Well, of course, I didn't see game one doing the Knicks, but I watched the highlights and the cuts. And it looks more alive here. Much better for Patrick Kane, in my opinion. More relaxed, more comfortable, and he's going to get really, really going with the Rangers in this postseason. I tried, Mr. Big Task. Thank you for your kind words. I tried. I know trust me, once the postseason starts going on and the series starts getting, more and more familiar, the calls get more quicker. I'm also getting the pronunciation of the players, the names. It takes me about 2 series before, and then it just comes out like second nature. That's why I try to do a couple regular season games just to get going, so I can get the names. But there's so many names when it comes to the NHL. My goodness. Yeah, he looked extremely weak. Game one, what I heard, yes. So face-off won by the Rangers. Here comes Mika Zibanejad. Zibanejad now skates, good hit there. Try to put a move there on Marino. Marino played that one well. So here comes Graves. Here comes the Devils up the boards. Hischer. Meyer sends it in behind the net. Here comes Kreider. Kreider tries to pass it around to Kane. Kane now in the corner, chip. Now he'll send it around the boards. Here's Miller. Miller fights for the puck now. Zibanejad gets it back as they move it around Kane. Rangers cannot clear the zone yet. Here's Kreider. Now they get it. Cross ice here. Here's Zibanejad, and there's going to be a penalty. They will get another power play for the Rangers. It's a holding call, and the Devils 2 minutes for holding or hooking. Meyer will go in and with a hooking. So 2 minutes. Let's go. Ranger power play. Let's go, Rangers. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get that 2-goal advantage. Let's do this. Sabanachaf at the faceoff. Hala wins the faceoff. Marino now sends it, clears it all the way down ice here. Dino Meyer for holding. Rangers look to extend the lead here. Here's Fox. Fox now. Fox sends it back. Here comes Panarin. Panarin brings it in. Panarin now. Fox now at the line. Fox tries to set up Sabanachaf. Fox now. Kane backs it up. Fox. Back to Kane. You have Kreider up down low. Kreider chips it in. It's good! What a power play goal. Patrick Kane again threading the needle, sending it down, and Kreider on the spot with the deflection. Up and in. 3-1 Rangers. What a play there. So Kane gets an assist. And what a goal. What a goal. And that is his second goal of the game. Fourth in this. Wow, 2 power play games, 4 power play goals for Kreider in 2 games. Rangers 3-1 as they dump it in behind the net. Rangers looking for more. Goodrow. Top of the point. Fox sends it back. Barclay Goodrow sends it back in. Mott. The puck is still behind the net. Here comes the Devils trying to clear it. Here's Fox now. Wants to send it back here. Intercepted at the red line. Here comes the Devils. Bouncing puck misses as they send it behind the. And Fox now sends it again to the point. Across. Sanders on one. No one there. He fell to the ice, unable to capitalize here. Here comes the Rangers. Chipped in. Brendan Smith now. Smith sends this long. And Fox sends it back. Puck out of play, so we have a stoppage here. Another assist for Fox as well as Patrick Kane. So 6 of the series for Adam Fox. Wow. This is what we do. Maria's enjoying it. Let's go. Kreider on fire. Anna Lee. Wow. Hip hop parade. Oh, hey. Oh. Yes. This is what we do. I think that's going to be the hashtag. Hashtag what we do. They got the no quit New York. I think, the way we got no limit. Let's go. Jay says yes, 3, baby. So as the Rangers now trying to clear this puck, the Devils. What did the Devils do here? They're down by 2 goals, they're down 1 zip, and they can't seem to figure out the Rangers. Here's a pass off the stick of Lafreniere. Go chase it in the corner. And look at the Rangers a little more quicker and the way they get to the puck. The puck along the boards here, behind the net. Devils trying to clear. They couldn't. Now they get it finally out. Center ice here. As they'll dump and chase. But Miller comes back and get it. Hiddle. Here's Schneider. Schneider now sends this one. Stevenson gets it back. Tries to send it in. Back in the Ranger zone. Heischer. Bratt. Heischer behind the net. Heischer. Bratt. He's still behind the net. Stevenson sends it across. Brendan Smith shoots. Pad saves there. Stevenson Tries to center this one. Blocked off in front. Timo Meyer now. Meyer sends it back. Heischer now. Sends it along the boards. Still not cleared. Meyer keeps it alive. Now, Trocheck. Tarasenko is going to dump it in. We're going to get new fresh skaters here. As Vitek will stick handle. Schmidt almost turned the puck over there. He does. And here comes, nope, Kane. Now the puck is still loose. This one goes deep in the zone. Puts on the brakes. Close to the ice. Sabanachap come over, gets it away. And, shot in front. No one there in front of the crease. The puck around the boards. Kreider. Final minute of the second period. Kreider now. Graves backhands this. Right corner. Miller. And terrible pass by Marino. 40 seconds here. A little booze from the Devils faithful. Shesterkin waiting. Sends it all across the boards here. Fox. Now the puck comes in neutralized. Now into the Devil zone. 25 seconds here as BC pressures. Hall circles back. Sends it Marino. Sends pass too far. And icing with 17.1 seconds. You're going to have a face-off deep in the Devil zone. Let's go, Killer Instinct. I know Angelo wants one more. We want the Killer Instinct. So remember, the ticker's always a couple seconds ahead of me. Let's. Hey, Jack Eichel almost was a Ranger. The face-off won by the Devils. They'll clear it. We're in central ice here. 9 seconds here. And we will go to the third and final period where the Rangers have a 3-1 lead here. Yes. In the Rangerstown Republic, donde los Latinos watch hockey too. Let's go. So Kreider with a pair of power play goals here. The Rangers came alive. Beautiful job. All 3 goals coming in the second period. Rangers take a 3-1 lead now for the Devils. You know they're going to come out like a house of fire in that third period. If you're the Rangers, don't get cute. Don't take unnecessary risk with your pucks. Don't try to get cute in the neutral zone because this team is fast, quick, and all you need is one for the Avalanche to start rolling for the Devils. So we got we have the second intermission here. We'll do some talking a little more. We'll do a little more sports related. We've got the Yankees winning a good game here, 9-3. They beat the Anaheim Angels. Another series won by the New York Yankees. So the Yankees, despite the fact they have some issues with injuries when it comes to the starting pitching rotation, as well as Giancarlo Stanton not playing, Donaldson hurt. They have their own set of injuries, but they keep winning series. A tough, unoverrated Anaheim Angel team that, the Major League Baseball would love to put them in the World Series just to have Ohtani and Trout. And the Yankees win and won 2 out of 3. He's writing at work too. No problem, Angelo. No problem. So I think the Yankees tread water early. You cannot win your division now, but you could lose it. But the Yankees doing what they got to do. Keep winning series. You know what? If you win the series, it's all right because you're playing $750 baseball. You win every series, you win $750 baseball, and that's gonna. And last time I saw that wins. That translates to wins. The Tampa Bay Rays, can't worry about what the Rays are doing right now. They're having a historic start. Unmitigated start there. They haven't had any injuries. They haven't had any adversity. They're annihilating their opponents. When they have some adversity, it might be a ripple effect. Every team goes through their ups and downs, and they haven't gone through their downs yet. So just to worry about the team go forward. One of the big news that we saw was Madison Bumgarner was DFA'd by the Arizona Diamondbacks. They're going to eat $35 million of his contract. If I'm the New York Yankees, I am trying to bring him in. Not for nothing, Clark Schmidt is not a good pitcher, not a good starting pitcher. Clark Schmidt is not good. Brito had a good bounce back yesterday. There's still uncertainty with Brito, Johnny Brito, who he is for the Yankees rotation, as well as Domingo Herman. Domingo Herman, do you really trust him? Sometimes he has some stuff that you're like, whoa, he's really good, and sometimes it's like, woof. So, take a flyer. You know what? Bring in a Brian Madison Bugnaner. You know how I like to say, you bring pitchers and players according to your ballpark. You want to bring in a left-handed pitcher for Yankee Stadium. You got that long left field, Death Valley, center field, 410 feet. You bring in a Bumgarner when if they stack the righties. You have I think he will work well in New York. I think he'll get an injection of adrenaline pumping, going, working alongside what they did for Nestor Cortez Jr. I'm not saying Bumgarner is but you could probably unlock something the way they unlocked the Nestor Cortez Jr. lefty. You bring him in here, and then hopefully when Carlos Rodon returns, if Bumgarner's in your rotation, let's say he survives as a fifth starter, you have Severino. You got something cooking there. You could use now the Clark Schmidt, the Domingo Herman coming out of your bullpen for if you need 2 innings. The way the manager likes to shorten the game, 5 innings of a pitcher. If you got guys that could pitch like a Domingo Herman and Clark Schmidt who gave you 2 strong innings, and then you hand it into your strength of your bullpen, you got something cooking here. You got something going on. So Bob Garner, take a flyer. If he holds, if he's good. If he doesn't, you re-release him. You keep he'll buy you a couple of starts. You give him 3 to 5 starts. Gives you enough time to get to the trading deadline and try to trade for a pitcher that's available. That's just my plain of thought there. It won't cost you anything because he's been released. Bring him in. Bring him in. Bring him in. If I'm the Yankees, I'm bringing him in here. Now, there's a lot of talks and concerns with the Mets when it comes to Matt Scherzer. Now, Matt Scherzer with the rosin, everyone says about the sticky stuff. Whenever you have rosin mixed with sun tanning or a sun tanning solution, or you mix it, could give you a little bit of sticky stuff. Could it be? I don't think he went out of his way to cheat or to use an advantage, but did he put some? They were playing an afternoon game in Los Angeles. You put sunscreen on, you sweat, you touch the rosin. Also, the pitch count. There's an adhesive tape they saw him on camera taping the pitch com so he could hear. That's also glue. That's also has an adhesive. Also, you wash your hands with alcohol. There's so many different things in front of some of the officials. Alcohol also makes the substance kind of tacky or sticky. So I hope that Major League Baseball sees that into consideration and rescinds that 10-game suspension on Max Scherzer. Max Scherzer, I don't think he was on it. I don't think he was intending to cheat. Is there cheating in baseball? Possibly. But now these days with cameras, with so much exposure that these people are on such a microscope or microscope magnifying glass, I doubt they'll cheat. I know. Listen, we didn't know that the Astros cheated right in front of all our faces with the banging on the trash cans. So it's a slippery slope. I hope Matt Scherzer doesn't get suspended. Personally, I don't think his intentions were to use that an advantage to the sicky stuff. I don't think so. I don't. Listen, what makes you think that he might have grabbed pine tar? Pine tar has sticky. I don't get also pine tar. You allow the hitters to use pine tar for that to grip, but the pitchers are not allowed. I don't get it either. Where I rather have the pitchers have control of the ball and grip it than throwing something slick that you're gonna throw a ball 90 plus miles per hour towards my head with no control. I rather you have some kind of control than no control. That's just me. But of course, I'm not in the battle spots. So if we see interesting stories there, it's like sticking from football. It's kind of like that. It's kind of like that quick task. It's something similar to it. It's supposed to affect them to able to spin for the spin rate of the ball. The more the spin rate, the more difficult it is for you to capture it on your eye. Or when you make good contact, it don't allow it to you to get hit the ball flat. It has a lot of spin, so the ball won't travel much. That's why the sticky stuff was. And the baseball's trying to remove that for the past 2 years. You know, the whole controversy with that. Now they check the players they could check them every inning if they want. Every time the inning is over, they have to go to the umpire. Umpire feels their hand. There's a lot of touching going on there with hands to hand. They said that Scherzer's glove was extremely sticky or was attacky, and of course because he had the glue for the pitch count. It's no excuses. If they're gonna give him the 10 games, they're gonna give him the 10 games. They've got to use someone as an example. You put a high profile pitcher, you make an example. Also, Phil Cuzzy, the umpire, has given all three of those ejections himself. I'm not saying the umpires are at witch hunting, but there's a lot of coincidence there. So that's a big blow for the Mets if they lose them for 2 starts, 10 days, 10 games. That's 2 starts. That's a big blow for a team that, they're playing well. They'll play later on tonight against the Giants in San Francisco. So they right now they're having a good road trip on the West Coast. They go out there and they win 2 out of 3 against the Giants, come back home to well, actually they're playing 4 games. So they're playing a 4 game set out there. They split or win 3 out of 4 against the Giants. You come back home to Citi Field on a willing trip on the West Coast. You got to free yourself, good Met fans. You swept the Patriot A's. You took 2 out of 3 from the Dodgers. Go out there and win 3 out of 4 from the Giants. You got to feel real good about it. You know what? You guys thought that you thought the roof was on fire, and the Mets calm, cool collective as a player, Showalter, goes out on the West Coast, and look what they do out there. So, I know there's still work to do here because they could lose all 4 here to the Giants. That's not, hopefully not. But if you're the Mets, man, and that's on the table to go 2-2 and come back, you know, with only 3 losses on the West Coast trip, I'm pretty sure a lot of Met fans would have signed up for it. So we're a few minutes away here before the final period of the game of the game two, our first postseason hockey watch along from since last year. This is fun as we wait here. Hey, you know what I saw, guys? I saw the other day, in the limited time. I was trying to do while editing some videos and stuff, for tonight and all that stuff. You know what I got to saw? I got to saw the Super Mario Brother movie. That was a good movie. Very good movie. If you grew up playing Super Nintendo, or Nintendo or Super Mario Brothers, or from the regular NES all the way up to currently now, that movie was really really good, and I can't wait to see, man. I want like to see. I can't wait to see Miss Janine. Miss Janine English. You see her channel. She always comes on with us on the Knicks watch along. She reviews movies and she reviews shows, and I would like to hear her review on it. She did the Pope's Exorcist review. She had a good review on that as well. And I can't wait to hear her thoughts on Super Mario Brothers. Me personally, I'm gonna give you that was a great movie. I can't wait for some time off. Some downtime in between to watch it again, this time to give it my full attention. I was watching it while working in the background, and man, that movie was great. Yeah, my wife saw it. My wife went with my son to watch it, and they invited me, but I was so tired from work, and I crashed. I said, "No, you guys go." I came home early, and I said, "No, you guys go. I'm going to stay and sleep." But then I watched it myself, and my goodness, that movie was good. That movie was really good. Awesome movie, and it was perfect lengthwise. It wasn't too short, it wasn't too long. It was, to me, I found it just right. People these days don't have a large attention span. It was great. I haven't seen Creed 2. Big task. I haven't even seen Creed 2. Creed 3, Creed 2. I saw the first one. I loved it. I don't know why I didn't put myself. I'm gonna sit down and watch 2 when 3 comes out, on available, for streaming. I'll watch 2. What I'll do is I'll binge watch them. I'm a one who loves to binge watch. I love to binge watch. I'll sit and binge watch it. I'll watch 1, 2, and 3, and I'll sit there. Maybe I'll make, when we have some downtime, I'll watch the Rockies, and then I'll go into the Creeds. Well, at least for me, Rocky 1, 2, and 3, and 4. I stop there. I don't like the rest of the franchise when the Rockies 5 and and the one when he fought Anthony Tarver. I'm not a big fan too much of him. But I watched Creed. I really liked the first Creed. I thought it was really good. I love the way they tied in the story with Apollo, and it was good. I can't wait to see 2 and 3. Also, got to see Scream. I got to see Scream in New York. You know what? I thought it was okay. I thought it was okay. I thought it was good. I was presently so I was expecting it to be a waste of an hour and 45 minutes of my time. No, I was pleasantly surprised. I had low expectations, and when I saw Creed and when I saw Scream, I was like, okay, okay, it was a good. It was good. It was good because I guess I had low expectation because since it was in New York, and I go, here we go. So you're telling me in New York City, there's gonna be a guy walking around with that mask, slashing people, especially the bodega scene. That you see him in the bodega, that he's like, yeah, okay. Like in the bodega, everyone's hanging out. Yeah, I thought Scream was good. I thought Scream was good. I thought Scream was good. I thought people, there's always people hanging out in the bodegas. There's always people, nosy people. I'm like, how is he gonna get? And it makes sense. I don't want to give the plot story on it, but if you think about it in a way, the logic, the way they said it, I was like, you know what? It makes sense. It makes a little sense. I'm gonna give you one little spoiler. One spoiler. It happens around the Halloween, and we know what they do in East Village. They have the Halloween parade. That's the only spoiler I'm gonna give you. That's why it makes sense. That's why I thought it was good. I was expecting Jason Takes Manhattan. That it was like, come on, this is not happening in New York. You're gonna see a guy walking around with a machete and a hockey mask, and you NYPD don't say nothing. He's gonna walk around like a doofus. It's interesting. It was good. Big Task. It was good. It was good. It was a good movie. I thought I expected, like, again, I expected to be. Here we go. I'm gonna roll my eyes. It's gonna sound. It was good. It was good. So we're waiting for the intermission. So guys, I know, like, oh, I want to hear hockey. Right now they're in intermission right now. So we're just have a fillers that are putting a video, and we'll just have a talk a little bit of what's going on, with the movies. We talk a little bit baseball. We talk boxing. Last intermission. We talk some Nick basketball. Talk some baseball. So we got a few more minutes here. I don't know if there's any wrestling fans because I could get into wrestling and I am a big time wrestling fan here. The tomorrow WWE SmackDown is going to be interesting. It's a week before the draft for the wrestling. They're going to do a wrestling draft. They're going to move wrestlers from all three of the wrestling shows from SmackDown, NXT, and Raw. That's going to be interesting. A lot of rumors. Speaking of draft, the NFL draft couple in about a week. We're gonna, will they finally make the trade for Aaron Rodgers? Will the Jets finally pull the trigger, make it official? You see the 49ers think possibly trading Lance to the Minnesota Vikings. There's talks. Trey Lance. Talking about the 49ers might swoop in and get Aaron Rodgers, which the 49 the Packers said they're not trading him to the NFC team. That deal with the Jets are done. They're just waiting for logistics, money wise. Because here's the thing: they're not going to hold. The NFL is going to intervene because they have to make a schedule. And what does sound more appeasing, putting Aaron Rodgers with the Jets on primetime games, especially when you got the Cowboys? Believe me, if once Rodgers is announced to the Jets Cowboys Thanksgiving. Guarantee my Thanksgiving. We're gonna be doing a watch along. The Jetsalorians watch along for is gonna be the Jets taking on the Cowboys. Opening night, the Jets play the Giants this year. This is the final and the 4 years so they play this year in Giant Stadium. Giants are the home team. You could put that on a Monday night game. You could put that opening weekend. That's a primetime game. Especially if the Giants continue to possibly try to win the division. The Jets fighting for playoff positioning. That's an intriguing game in the middle of November or December. There's going to be primetime games with the Jets. The Jets play Kansas City this year. You telling me you put Kansas City against the Jets on a Monday night with Aaron Rodgers? That's why I'm telling you. I think that the trade is happening. I think the Jets they're going to want that's already done. We saw Joe Douglas address the crowd in a Boomer and Geo live that he's coming. So that video footage is all over the internet. He's gonna get there. Big Task says, I'm nervous about the Tank Davis fight. Big Task, that's gonna be good, dude. That's gonna be good. And it's gonna be right after the Rangers hockey game. I'm gonna go right to. Usually I like doing boxing watch-alongs. I love doing boxing watch-alongs. They don't have too much of it. I haven't done one in a quite. They're fun. I like watching box-along watch-alongs. But I'm gonna do the Rangers, so and then I'll just relax and have dinner and watch the fights. Enjoy the fights. I'll probably break down the fight with on Austin and Chef Dan's MMA Weekly, or make a video segment, and I'll talk about the fights there. So we're ready here to start the third and final period. I'm ready. I hope you guys are ready. Let's go Rangers. As the puck is dropped here, and the Devils trailing by 2 goals and do not want to go down two games in the series. So third period on the way. Meyer shoots, and that was misdirected. That one, I thought that went in. He's sure. Devils was so close for getting a goal here as they working along the boards. Marino and Savannah. Kane now dumps it in. Kreider goes get it, chases it. Marino now sends it across. Here's Bratt. Devils are changing here as they send the puck. Stop. And this one on the boards. Now back to the point. Palat now. Fox now. Fox comes up with it. Oh, here's a turnover. 3-on-2. Lindgren. Good job by Lindgren. Playing good defensive play. Here comes the Rangers. Here comes Fox. Panarin. Panarin backhand. Shoots. Misses there. Redirected there. Trying to get Kreider again. But still Tarasenko now. Cross to Zibanejad. Zibanejad sends it around. Panarin. One-timer there for Tarasenko. Misses. Here's Palat. Here's Hughes. Hughes now. Hughes. Blocked there by Schneider. As they'll send it along the boards. And this might be an icing. It's an icing call. Ooh, that redirection. Let's take a. I want to see that one. Oh, it hit the crossbar. Okay. All right. My goodness. They redirected, hit the crossbar. So the puck won by the Rangers, and Schneider tries to clear it. He does. No icing because it was deflected, as the Devils will retrieve it. Stevenson will get it. Get the puck behind his goalie as he sends it across. And this is going to dump behind the Rangers net. And Schneider now backhands it around the boards. Puck is stuck along the wall on the corners. Comes free to the point. One-timer, redirected, blocked there. Schneider. Here's McLeod. McLeod now. McLeod kicks it back out to the point, and there's a turnover. Now they're fresh skaters here for both teams. Both teams on the change. Smith sends it in to Hischier. Hischier cutting wide. Trying to get a wraparound. Marino misses in the corner. Hischier shoots. Marino had an opportunity there. Couldn't get it past Shesterkin. Bratt shoots. Saved by Shesterkin. So good chances here for the Devils. They're coming out trying to knock on the door, but Shesterkin able to block some shots here. Hischier. Bratt fire save again. Attempt was blocked, so they're peppering. Trouba fires it around, still kept in the zone. Graves. Marino behind the net. Marino surveilling. Marino with the puck still. Kicks it back out against the wall. Graves. He'll try to keep it around the board. Hischier now. Hischier still with the puck in the corner. Taken away there by Trouba. at the line. Can't get it clear there. Throws a shot wide behind the net. In the corner now. Keandre Miller now sends it around the board. Finally out of the zone. Rangers will get some fresh skaters. Wow, that was a good play there by the Rangers there. Got all 5 players off the ice. Get fresh players. Let's go. Here comes Hughes. Sends it, dumps in. Shesterkin, 6 sends it. Plays it against the glass. Out of the zone. Hughes gets the puck. Sends it back. Smith. Kreider now. Here's Zibanejad. Shoots! Off the mask there and then behind the net. Tries to center this one. No one there. Here comes the Devils. As they dump this around the boards. Stopped by Shesterkin. Shesterkin now stick handles. Sends it on the wall. Centers this one. Kane. Kicks it over to Schneider. Kreider now. 4 minutes gone by here. 3-1 Rangers. Here comes the Devils. Devils playing a little desperate here. You're seeing they're trying to attack and shoots this one. Blocked there. Mikkola with a big hit. Send it back out to Stevenson. High slide shoots. Misses by Hischier. McLeod centers this one. No one there to the crease. Marino now. Tarasenko. Marino sends it back. Here comes Schneider. Schneider now. Sends it across here. Trocheck to Panarin. Panarin stops. Panarin sends it back here. Tarasenko shoots. Missed the net. Wide. Here's Trouba. Miller. So Miller now. We get some fresh skaters now. Here's Trouba. Trouba sends it along to Hedl. Hedl backhand shoots and misses. The puck's still alive. Lafreniere sends it back over to Miller. Miller at the point. Miller shoots. Redirected. Kakko was there in the corner, but the puck still kept in. Now here comes the Devils. They're in center ice here as he tries to dumps it in. Still at the blue line. And Devils got to get on side. Kakko comes get the puck. Kakko sends it around. Trouba. Trouba will wait. So we're 5.5 minutes gone by here. As they send this along the boards here. BC missed that one. Here's the Devils with the puck. He sends it across. Dumps it in as it goes around the boards. In the wall. In the corner now. Puck in the corner. Bratt centers this one. Ticked off here by Miller. Here's Mott. Mott dumps it. Backhand dumps as he comes. Looks for the puck. Fight for the puck in the corner. Here comes the Devils. Bratt moves the puck deep. Fox had a stick on it. Stuck still behind. Lindgren. Meyer sends it around. Dougie Hamilton sends this one in front. No one there for traffic. And the puck forced out by Kane. Good job there. Here's Kane. Kane. 2-on-2. Kane. Backhand. He scores! Yeah! What a goal there by Patrick Kane. They had a two-man advantage, and Kane put some fancy move. And what a job they're playing. Kane played extremely well in the neutral ice. Devils coughed it up, and Kane with the backhand, and he scores. Rangers now take a 4-1 lead, a 3-goal lead for the Rangers here. No chance for Vanacek there. Indeed. So that's his 53rd career postseason goal for Patrick Kane. And that's the first as a Ranger in the postseason. So Patrick Kane, talk to them. Patrick Kane, talk to them. Patrick Kane, talk to them. As they have a timeout on the ice here. He heard us, Angelo. He's having a game. Jay, he is having a hell of a game. This is the reason why you brought him here. This is why we got him. Big task. How's it? This is what we do. Let's go. Let's go. Let's talk to them big tasks. Talk to them big tasks. This is fun. This is fun. This is what we're talking about. He says, wait until I learn the players. Y'all, you're gonna get it there, man. We all gonna get it there. We all learning. This is the fun part. We watch hockey too. Hashtag we watch hockey too. We of the caramel and the cinnamon color skin, we watch hockey too. This is what we do. We are the Rangers. That's it. There you go. Talk to them, talk to them, talk to them. This is gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun, man. Now remember the here we go. That's the new. That's gonna be another hashtag too, man. We're gonna come up with some hashtags, but we gotta get it. We gotta get it going in our Twitter account, though. Big task. We need to get that going. We need to get over. We gotta start. We gotta start doing that in the Twitter, in that Twitter machine. As they'll dump it in, and the Devils down by 3 here, and they're turning the puck over. And Rangers, oof, here comes the Devils now. With a shoot, save there by Shesterkin. My goodness, right now, a goal by Kane and 3 assists. 2 goals by Tarasenko. 4 goals for Kreider. 6 assists for Adam Fox in the first 2 games. These guys are playing. They're coming. Here we go. Now, Panarin, Kane, teammates, when they broke that the Blackhawks finally won a Stanley Cup, and they were a big part of it as well. Hopefully, they're doing here for the Rangers. 1994 has been a long time. We need to start hoisting the cup, hopefully. But right now, we got to take care of this game in front of us. There's a big task at hand. No pun intended, Mr. Big Task. As they get the puck deep in the Devil's zone here. Hito, look at Hito fighting for that loose puck. Backhands here. The Devils trying to find some answers here. Lafreniere sends it. Hito now. Hito back to the point. Sends it back, redirected. Kako now behind the net. Kako tries to center it. Get it back free. Stevenson lost his stick, but he got it back. And the puck's still not now out of the zone. The Devils look rattled. Anna says, wouldn't it be weird if they won the same score as Tuesday, 5-1? You never know. Talk to her, Anna. Talk to it, Anna. Talk to it to existence, Miss Anna. Let's do this. As the Devils trying to send it in, but boy, man, the Rangers, they're playing some good ice defense here. Here's Panarin. As the Devils trying to, got away. Krocek got away there with a hold. As they try to center this one, good defense there, blocking the puck. The puck now behind the net. Tries to center this one. Nope, here comes the Rangers. Here's Panarin. Panarin now. Now he'll retrieve. Sends it back here to Miller. As both teams make some changes here. Miller. Goudreau now. Sends the puck deep. And good hit there. Another good hit. The Devils trying to clear now. Here's Trouba. Trouba now. Trouba sends it back. Here's Goudreau on side. Sends it back to VC. VC and McLeod now fighting. Another good hit there by the Rangers. We lost a stick there. As the puck behind the net. The Devils now skating. Shoots. Redirected by Hughes. Send away Goudreau. No icing. Here comes Miller. Miller behind the net. 10:25 left in the game here. 4-1 Rangers. There's a turnover in their zone. Devils trying to move the puck. Sends it across, chipped away. They'll retrieve it. As they send this across. Here comes the Devils, center ice. They'll dump it in. Lindgren in the corner. Oof, I was anticipating a big hit. Now, Kreider sends it across here. Fox. Kane. Now Hamilton gets the turnover. Oh, off his stick by Samavchak. Here comes Kreider. Kreider shoots! And glove there by Vanacek. Comes the other way, the Devils. Bratt. Teal Meyer shoots wide of the net. Redirected back across in the corner. As the puck goes around the boards. Here comes Lafreniere. Lafreniere now dumps it in. In the corner, Kakko now. What a hit by Kakko. Gets the puck loose. Lafreniere, Kakko. Who has the puck now? No, we get a penalty. We're going to have a slashing call. So now the Rangers will go on a penalty on a power play. So a slashing on the Devils. And the Devils a little frustrated. So Nueva York va ganando 4-1 en este partido del hockey. So Rangers going on a power play here. So at worst, you take another 2 minutes on a man advantage. So you're bringing it down to close to 7 minutes for taking a 2-0 lead here with two games back at your home ice at the Garden with the crowd. You think it's a big task. I'm gonna tell you this, big task. You think the Knicks fans, which is mostly the same fans as Rangers, but you think the Knicks fans are loud in Ruckus? You have the Knicks fans are loud in Ruckus. You haven't seen the Rangers fan, and it's mostly, you could say 90% is mostly Ranger fans anyway. But it's just another level of fandom when it comes to the Rangers. That the advantage that they give the Rangers at home is, yeah, because what happens is with the Knicks fan, the Knicks fans, when from the 150 section and up, those are Knicks fans. And from the 100s down to the court side, they're usually celebrities, corporate yucks. Look at me. I want to be seen. Page 6, and they don't get into it. Like in hockey, yes, they have their celebrity roles in hockey, but man, that is so rabid, and they're more passionate, hardcore, like than. And I'm not saying the Garden doesn't have that. But when it's the hardwood, when it's the basketball crowd, they have it. But unfortunately, everyone with that kind of passion and love are sitting up high, and because of course, I would love to afford to sit in courtside, but they're too expensive, and that's the difference when it comes to hockey. Between the Rangers and Knicks, the advantage that the fans have. But Madison Square Garden is gonna be electric Friday and Saturday and Sunday and Monday, because my goodness, that was the next 4 to 4 games are gonna be 4 to 5 games are gonna be in Madison Square Garden as the puck. So there's gonna be some money made for some of those folks changing the ice to the hardwood. Fox sends it back. Here's Kane. Kane with 3 points, looking for more. This puck is still kept in there. It's a Vanacek. Panarin back over. Kane now back to Panarin. Panarin now back to the point here to Fox. Fox now. Fox back over down to Kreider. Kreider now. As a Kane now. Here's Panarin. Panarin now. Panarin back to Kane. Kane sends it here to the point. Fox back to Kane again. Kane. One-timer for Sabanachak. And that rebounds and wide. And here's Panarin. Panarin sends it back down to Kreider now. Kreider behind. Here's Panarin now. Panarin on the left circle. Sends it around here. Cross ice to Kane. Kane back to Fox. He's on the left circle. Kane now Fox Came down the left circle. Shoots and redirected. Saved by Vanachap. Puck is still loose. And now he freezes it. So 50 seconds left in the power play here. 4-1 Rangers. Face off won by the Devils as they send it around. They clear the zone and it'll go all the way as Shesterkin will stick handle this. Leaves it there for his defenseman. Here's Trouba. Trouba sends it along the left side. Miller sends it around the boards as they'll dump and chase here. Stop dive by Tarasenko. Off the stick of Trouba. As they send it back here. 20 seconds left in the man advantage. Tarasenko with the puck. Trocheck now. Back over to Miller. Trouba. Foul down low. One-timer. Shoots. And puck is loose. And, oh, man, that puck was loose there. Trocheck. Tempers flaring here. Yes, that's big task. They're not gonna lose the arena. What's happening is, from what I'm understanding from, even though I'm in Orlando, I keep a lot of my ears into the sports talk and all that what has to do with New York sports. Period. Of course, you can be. My point is, Madison's the 34th Street Penn Station, the MTA. They want to redo that. They want to redo the Penn Station. And they will love the Rangers and the Madison Square Garden group to move the Garden over to the West Side Highway, to the railroad track, so they could do the new Penn Station there. And the Dolan don't want to move. Why move it when you have all the trains going to there? It's a hub where you could get everywhere. Everyone could get to the games. What they're threatening is the Madison Square Garden group to lose their liquor license. And that's the back and forth. Well, if you don't want to play ball with us, we're going to make it impossible if you have a liquor license. So imagine Madison Square Garden without a liquor license. So there's a lot of politicking involved with that. Would it get done? I don't know. I don't know if they moved. They already moved once. I wouldn't be surprised. It'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to see if they make the Knicks and the Rangers move from 34th Street and 7th Avenue. So penalty expired, team in full strength. Kako kicks it back. Snyder missed the net. Nikola now. And this is chipped in front. Rangers shoots in front. It scores! Kako! 5-1 Rangers. It's a popcorn game. They got the popcorn. 5-1. Look at that. Talk to them Rangers. Rangers taking care of business. 5-1 again. Like Anna said, wouldn't it be funny if deja vu and Anna? Deja vu hits again. Pinch yourself. We got to fight now. Here we go. Here's Schneider. One-on-one with McLeod. Oh, here's some punches. Here's some McLeod with the punch. Here's another punch by Schneider. Schneider with a right hand. Another left hand by McLeod. More pushing and shoving here. Come on. Oh, Schneider with a couple punches. McLeod are going at it. There's another punch to the face. Give him another one. Now the referees separate them. They got it out of their system. They punch each other a couple times. See, we get a little bit warm up for Davis and Garcia. And Angelo wants more. You feed me more. Métele en la cara, dale duro. Some heavy punches de ahí, cocotazo. Ah, toma. They need a chancleta. 5-1 now. Look at that. Give him an ice. He sucked. He got punched. He got punched. There you go. McLeod con hielo. Oh, we got some games misconducts. A couple of devils got thrown out. We got some penalties here. All right, so we got some penalties here because they showed us the fight, but all the other players were having some fights, ejections, tempers were flaring. Of course, down by 4 goals in the postseason in your home, the Devils were a little embarrassed. Frustration. So we have a couple of players ejections for both teams. As we have some popcorn now, because it's a popcorn game. We're up 4 goals. We'll let our hair loose a little bit. We'll wait for the officials to sort out the penalties. Who got ejected? Who didn't get ejected? And of course, we forgot to say, well, because I'm sorry, guys. I might be a little bit of a square or boring person in that end. I don't participate in it. But for those who do, happy 420. Remember, be responsible. If you're going to relax, pass, not just pass the blunt, but pass the keys. Don't drive. Well, but I'm eating this popcorn like if I had munchies. Yeah, and Lee, we just said that. We said deja vu for you. You called it. You called it, and there you go. 5-1. Yeah, I guess I just saw the date, and I heard. Yeah. So we have some game injections here. We'll see who got ejected, who didn't. Just as Tuesday, 5-1. But I think they're gonna score some more goals. The Munchies and the Giggles up 4 goals. Oh, Jay. So Mikola exits. We'll see who got what. So they got rid of a couple players, so they won't have any main games misconduct, so nothing gets spilled, bad blood, or message sending. So they're protecting players. 9 skaters for the Rangers, 8 for the Devils. So a lot of double shifting here, but the Devils on a power play. As the puck behind the net, Devils on a power play here. Another penalty. What we got here? Oh, Meyer with a shove. So the Devils frustrated here, and Meyer off, and Fox out of the game. So now they're ejecting players out here. So we're getting players ejections now. Myers is gone. Rangers have a four goal lead, but you're starting to run out of players here. Never seen this before like that. They're trying to control everything before it gets out of control. The officials. Now there was a cross-checking penalty called first. They're frustrated, Big Task. They're frustrated. It's similar as that flagrant foul, like Draymond Green did on the Sabonis. That's what they're doing here, avoiding something like that, or the Jared Allen foul on Julius Randle. That's what the officials are trying to avoid, something to happen like that. So we have a penalty, as you can see it on the ticker. Four-on-four hockey. Where's Steve? Steve, you're quiet, Steve. So face-off won by the Devils as the puck. So a four-on-four hockey. Four-on-four. So it's going to be 6 minutes of double shifting for all these players that are remaining on the bench. This one misses Hamilton. Fast wide, Hughes comes out of the zone. Hughes now bring the puck across, tries to center it, chipped away. Panarin now with the puck. Panarin. The Ranger fans serenading Igor. Here's Panarin now. Panarin skating. Panarin stops. Panarin loses the puck. Just sends it across here. Hughes sends it back. Backhand and blocked there by Shesterkin, and we'll have a whistle. Mike Richter in the building. Former Stanley Cup winning goalie for the Rangers, Mike Richter. We have a break here, timeout. So basically, this game is pretty much almost over. With the Devils trailing here 5-4, 5-1, 4-goal disadvantage here. They're down by 4 goals. They lost a lot of players. They're on a 4-on-4 right now. This game is almost done. No problem. Let's bring on the question. It says, sorry, but I have a baseball question. What year in the 90s was the Yankees like a super good? They were good from 1994. You could say 93, they were over 500, but they really got good from 94, 93, all the way to pretty much now. They didn't miss the postseason. They were terrible in 91, 90, 92. They turned it around in 93 with Buck. 94, that was the strike year. They were really good. Of 95, they made the postseason. 96, they won the World Series. 97, they lost in the playoffs, defending their title. Then 98, they were unbelievable. And then they went on that dynasty, 99, 2000, 2000. And they lost in 2001. They should have won that one, but that's when the Yankees really turned it around in 93. That's when they started getting really good. What a time! What a time there! What a time, because they were really good. But you start off the decade of the 90s with the Giants winning the Super Bowl with the Bills, and then of course the Mets were pretty good there. They came off 88, 86, 88. They were, I believe, in 90 they were pretty decent as well. And then of course you had the Giants winning the Super Bowl. the hockey teams were pretty decent. You had the Knicks started to turn in the early '90s. Remember that with the Kiki '92 with the Kiki Vandeweghe, Gerald Wilkins. They won. Remember they won 52 games with Rick Pitino. As their puck is dropped here, Palat sends it. Puck now. 40 seconds for the 4-on-4 advantage here. In the corner, Lindgren, Hedl. Now the puck controlled by the Devils. Palat, centering pass here. Panarin with the puck. Sends it off to Hedl. Hedl now on the right side. Hedl tries the backhand. He misses. 5 minutes remaining in the game here. Rangers up 5-1. Palat shoots this one. Misses. He gets his own rebound puck. Now Miller takes it away. Hedl now. Hedl sends it over to Miller. Backhand. Here's Panarin. Sends it across here. Trocheck misses. Missed the net high. 15 seconds before they go on the power play. Rangers will be on a brief power play now for 10 seconds. Lafreniere will come out of the box. Up the board. Lafreniere sends it across. Kakko sends it in. Sharangovich sends it. So we're back to 5-on-5. Fans the shot there. Kakko in the corner. Kakko now sends it. Marino met by Kane. Fights for the loose puck. Kakko now sends it. Miller. Lindgren. 4 minutes left in the game. Lindgren now. Here's a icing. So we have another icing coming up. 3:44 left in the period. So the Rangers, this holds off. They will go home to Madison Square Garden up 2-0. Wow, with 2 games at home, they could really take a stranglehold on Saturday night. Just think if they win, they're up 3-0, and they have the eliminating game, closeout game they're at the Garden on Monday night. So wow, but that's gonna be a tough one though. That's gonna be a tough one for Lindgren. Hamilton gets deflected. Kane trying to get that puck, but the Devils get it. Here comes Bratt. Puts on the brakes. He falls, and Kreider cleared. Center ice here. So we're getting close to 3 minutes. Backhand. Scoop misses. And here's Panarin. Hedl. Trouba. Back over to Trouba. So under 2 minutes here. It looks like that series is tied at 1-1 between Tampa Bay Lightning and we got a whistle. What's going on here? Penalty. Let's see. Minor penalty slashing on the Devils. So Rangers will close this out here on a power play. And the Bruins and the Panthers are even 1-1. Bruins lost. The Panthers won big time. The Islanders down 2-0 on the Hurricanes. But again, Hurricanes getting some major injuries now, and they're going back home to the barn or to a UBS arena. I like the Islanders' chances to tie that series. Henningham back home. It's different when you're down 2-0 and you're going on the road than back home. Big difference. Here's Miller. Trouba shoots, miss, redirected in front in the crease, off the stick of Lafreniere. So it's the 7th power play for the Rangers this game. Here's Trouba, sends it around. Miller now skating in. Miller tries to center this one behind the boards. Trocheck, and we have a whistle, a high stick. So Tarasenko with a high stick. So they'll take the face-off They'll bring it all the way back down in the neutral zone. Oh, Lafreniere had a chance to get a goal, and it squeezed right through the pads and just wide. As the puck was dropped here, won by the Rangers. Here's Miller. Miller now. Miller dumps it in, and this will go behind the net as they send it around the board. Stop at the zone, at their line. Kicks it back in. Devils now try to save off here. A minute and 15, a minute and 51 in the game. They'll send it all the way across. Handled by Shesterkin. Angelo, always great to see you, man. You have a great rest of your night, my friend. Continue to make that money. Get home safe. We'll see you tomorrow night for the Knicks. And absolutely, my friend. Let's go Rangers. We get this victory 5-1. Thank you for hitting the like button, Angelo. Thank you for joining us, and we appreciate it. Here's Miller. Sends this one long pass here. Trocheck shoots and blocked. 35 seconds here. Palat fires in. And this one off the rebound, blocked. Mercer now. Taken away here. Kako. Hito. Final minute in the game of game 2. Hughes. Blessing to you as well. Thank you so much there. This one backhand here, and the team's on full strength now. The final 35 seconds here. Turnover in the zone. What a move by Hughes, but stoned there by Shesterkin. 20 seconds here. And here we go. Jay, thank you for doing it. Thank you again for joining us here. We appreciate you. Thank you for hitting the like button. Thank you, Anna. Good night, Anna. Thank you for hitting that like button. Thank you for joining us. 3 seconds here. And that's it. The horn will sound. And with the horn sound, the Rangers win. And they take a 2-0 lead here in the best of 7, beating them 10-2 in the first 2 games. It all starts with the goaltending and also the great stick handling of Patrick Kane, Fox, Kreider on the spot. Good job for the Rangers here. They take a commanding 2-0 lead, going home to Madison Square Garden, where, my goodness, their Rangers are very well. They take their game to another level. They're going to have that crowd is going to be ruckus on Saturday night. And there we go. Rangers win this one 5-1. We'll be back on tomorrow night for the Rangers, for the Knicks playoff. Game 3 at Madison Square Garden, and then game 3 for the Rangers Saturday night. So from me to you guys, again, thank you for joining us. Have a blessed night. Let's go Rangers, man. This is fun. This is the first of a big, long train ride that we're going to have with our Rangers. So I appreciate you guys joining us. Thank you guys, everyone in the chat. Thank you, everyone that watching us. And yes, we watch hockey too. Latinos. And we watch hockey too. So we'll talk to you next time. Peace.